Condensing.
Hello, friends. Welcome back to another evening of D&D. This is Tales of Settandor, and we are Not Great RPG. Finally back from our break with our full campaign. We were back on Friday doing the every other week me DMing fun time, which was fun. Fought some scary bug monsters, and now we're gonna fight some other stuff, which is
I don't know what you're talking about.
never.
No idea.
No combat here.
What is fighting?
Yeah.
We're
I
peaceful.
don't know if I've done that.
Very peaceful. Very, very peaceful.
I thought there was going to be player versus player.
Lots of
That's what we
leaves.
discussed earlier.
Yes.
Oh, yeah? Arthas? You ready for it?
Hollum and Arthas in the ring. Rage in the cage match.
I don't know. Shift.
How much health do you have?
Some. An amount. A little.
But anyway, we will go around the room, say who we are, and then I will do the recap while they are cutting out their paper character sheets, because D&D Beyond is down, so perfect timing for a combat that I spent 2 weeks working on, but that's fine. I don't pay money for it. I do. But yeah, I'm Don, the DM of this campaign.
I'm John, and I play Ukubo.
I'm Kelsey, and I play Brina.
I'm Paul, and I play Arthas.
I'm Sarah, and I play Curio.
I'm Lawrence, and I play Hallam Farstrider.
I half expected you to say I'm Lawrence, and I play, and then just glare.
Or perhaps I'm not Lawrence. And
True.
Hollum's just here.
That's true. Shelly Jelly 360, thank you very much for the tier 1 sub. I appreciate it. It's very, very kind of you. Okay, so last episode, not last week, Grains of Sand. The group heads to Almond's pottery to search for Magdar. Upon entering, they are greeted by its owner, a half-orc named Almond. They find Magdar working, and seeing Belfier, he takes them outside to talk with them in private. Ukubo remains inside, wanting to order a turtle-shaped pot from Almond to speak with him further. Ukubo wants to put Kiriel, polymorphed into a weasel, into the space under the kiln inside the building, but Brina takes her and goes outside to join the others. Ukubo talks with Almond and learns that he used to live in the Fractured Peak. His father was a dwarf and his mother an orc. Many of the half-orcs come down from the Fractured Peak to Wolfpine if they no longer wish to live among their larger, full-blooded brethren. Ukubo asks Almond about a purple half-orc, and Almond tells him about Nargol, the leader of the 7 tribes of the Fractured Peak: Craghand, Loadsog, Earthshake, Rockfang, Wolfslammer, Bloodhand, and Stonebane. Almond's mother remained in the Fractured Peak, but his father was killed in a disagreement when trying to take Almond and his mother away from the tribes. Almond is from the Rockfang tribe. Magdar takes them outside to a large tree, and they sit at a bench and discuss what they have come for. Belfier tells him that the key must come home and asks if he has it. Magdar replies that he does and pulls the key from around his neck. Belfier indicates that he trusts Arthas and his friends, and that they'll be leaving for Verderal in 2 days' time after Magdar makes his preparations. Belfier tells him they will be going to war soon, and Arthas asks what is inside the vault.
You all right there?
We're good.
Arthas.
He tells them that inside this vault is a Yeti that is in a stasis, awaiting its time to go to war once more. The dwarves used them the past war, having trained them. This is the only one left, as the others grew old and died, or are assumed to have migrated over the mountains to whatever lies beyond. Arthas indicates that he plans to help in the fight. They walk back into the building and find Ukubo chatting with Almond. Kiriel transforms back into herself, and Brina drops her to the ground and lies, saying that she didn't know it was Kiriel. Arthas tells Ukubo that they have to go elsewhere in the town and that they are busy today. Ukubo is given his turtle pot and promptly says that he can store drugs in it. Brina attempts to cover, saying, drugs is my cat's name. Almond tells Ukubo that his pot is free in exchange for Ukubo bringing Almond's mother to Wolfpine. Ukubo sets his entire bag of gold on the counter as he leaves, believing that he doesn't have to pay for anything anymore, and walks out. Brina sneakily grabs the bag and stuffs it into her cloak. The group leaves and catches up with Arthas and Ranadin, who had gone to find Scruffy, Ranadin's father. They enter the Drunken Bow Tavern and meet with Scruffy, who did not realize that Ranadin was gone at all. He ushers them into a back room, and they sit and talk with Scruffy. He offers them drinks and something stronger if they would like. He shows them several herbs and also the powdered white substance made from the silent lavender, Whispers. Arthas, Hallam, and Brina try some of the whispers. As they do, the world around them slows down, and they see shadowy, wispy figures dancing around the room, moving in and out through the walls and ceiling. Kiriel plays a song on her lute which sounds haunting and horrifyingly slow to the members that used whispers. Kiriel detects magic and sees there is a dark red magic essence dripping like raindrops in reverse up to the ceiling from the three of them. She does not recognize the magic, but realizes it is similar in nature to the blue magic they associate with Elrand's past. As they come down from the effect of the drug, Arthas tells Scruffy that he didn't like it. Hallam tells the group that Arthas must be a bitch, and Arthas lunges at him. The two attempt to fistfight, and Scruffy separates them. Arthas punches him and is then shoved out of the room by Kiriel. Scruffy tells them that the Whispers is more expensive than normal, as his normal delivery person has not come around anytime soon. The group realizes the delivery person was Christian from Navalon. Ukubo tells him that Christian will not be coming back, as Christian was a bad man, so Ukubo fought him and put him in a lake where he is sleeping with a rock. Scruffy urges them to leave, saying that the tavern is now closed. He thanks them for saving Ranadin, and the group walks back into the tavern. They see a halfling man sitting in the corner of the bar that they detect has magic on his presence, a small amount of it coming from something in his pocket. Ukubo sits down and talks to him and offers him some drugs. The man takes some of the herb. Ukubo tells him if he needs more to come back to Ukubo at any time. Ukubo yells that the tavern is closing, and everyone leaves. Brina, invisible, follows this halfling man out into the day. The rest of the group follows behind, being careful not to be caught. Kiriel and Arthas walk back towards the boat as Kiriel tells him to stop fighting Hallam. Arthas indicates that Hallam knows things that he won't tell him, and that he was taunted. Arthas goes into the ship and goes to his room to take a short rest alone. Kiriel sees her friends leave the bar and joins up. She tells Hallam to stop instigating with Arthas, and Hallam says that Arthas attacked him originally. Brina follows this man back to his house and dives through the door as he opens it. The man hangs his coat and sits down at an armchair, then smokes the herb that Ukubo had given him. He closes his eyes, and Brina searches his jacket pocket. Inside is a small river stone of various colors. The man begins snoring, and Brina slams the door, attempting to wake him up. The man awakens and says, "Hello?" nervously looking around. He sees nothing, and then sees the door open and close on its own. The man grabs his jacket and runs from the house in a panic. Brina follows him to a large tree near Almond's pottery, and the man begins digging below it. He pulls out a backpack and runs into town after stuffing his coat inside the hole and burying it. Arthas leads the ship and sees the familiar figure of Bilbo, the man that Captain Broadsides had told him about and whose body he dumped off of the ship previously. As he sees Arthas staring at him, he turns and walks the other direction. Arthas calls out his name, and he turns and says that he doesn't know Bilbo and nervously talks to them. Arthas fears him and picks him up and carries him to his house. The rest of the group joins as Bilbo yells, "Who sent you? How did they know?" in fear. They begin to interrogate Bilbo and ask him questions. He nervously tells them that his name is Bilbo Boulderhill, son of Dakar Boulderhill and Coy Humblefall. He then tells them that the Chamber of Allsight is not real and it is a sham. He tells them that back in Ramshorn he owed people a lot of money from gambling, and an elvish man named Welton, changed it correctly, offered to pay his debts and save his life in exchange for joining the Chamber of Allsight. Bilbo was the first member, Captain Broadsides was the second. Other members are recruited by other members higher up the chain, and it flows out like a web. The goal of the project was to cover Settandor with members and report information back to deal with threats to Settandor. The first of which was the project that Bilbo sent Captain Broadsides on, which was the elimination of the orcs. The reason that Bilbo left was because he went to Ramshorn to talk to Welton, and Virian, his assistant, stopped him. He was unable to get in contact with Welton and suspected that Virian might be behind something suspicious within the chamber and followed him. He watched Virian grab a local drunkard from Ramshorn and take him to a large room somewhere in town, where the man was hooked up with cables and wires to several gems within the room. Virian then stabbed the man in the heart, and the gems began to glow. Bilbo ran and then made up business that he had to take care of in Fractured Peak, telling Captain Broadsides where he was going. He faked his body, putting it into a small wooden casket and leaving it somewhere in the mountains. He then fled to Wolfpine, thinking it was safe since it is hard to travel here, and he had not had much before the river appeared. He tells them that a human man named Bellio leads the group of hunters that kidnaps the orcs back to Navalon. Arthas prays and sees nothing but a black space filled with smoky wisps. Brina searches the backpack that Bilbo had and found it filled with clothing, pans, and things that someone would need for traveling. There was also a small pouch of coins which Brina promptly took. Bilbo tells them that he had a small stone that was given to him when he joined the chamber, and that the stone makes him feel comforted. The group inspects the stone and finds nothing suspicious about it, but Ukubo remembers that it radiates elemental magic and smashes it with his totem. As the rock is smashed to pieces, the magic that was contained in it wisps into the air and floats away. Bilbo tells them that he left home around 10 years ago not wanting to be a farmer and wanting to be his own man. Ukubo tells him about the fate of Murfeld and that his family is no longer there. Ukubo tells him that he will take Bilbo to his family, but he must get a boat for them to sail on. Bilbo reluctantly agrees as he wishes to leave Wolfpine. The wind begins whipping around outside, and Bilbo is concerned, telling them that there are not usually storms of this magnitude. There is a rumbling outside, and everybody runs to the windows. Curiel opens the door and steps outside. She sees an elvish man with long pointed ears and a black ponytail standing on the shoreline, cradling a large gem in his hands. He looks up as the wind and sand whips around him and locks eyes with Curiel. The sand surrounds him in a swirl, and he is encased inside of a large sand and stone beast. And let me put on some more appropriate music.
Phil Collins, I can feel it
Phil
coming in the air tonight.
That's true. That is it. Yes.
Is that song about suicide?
But anyway, you guys will have one turn to move yourselves where you would like to be and do any final preparations, and then we will roll initiative and start combat proper.
I call that rock.
Now let me switch to the tabletop camera so chat can see the horrible, hulking, sandy beast that I have set up.
Where do you want to be?
Behind it.
Right here.
And then can you put one of my skeletons on the other side of it? And then these two boys.
As I said last session, I put on my armor.
Yes.
So, yeah, I put on my armor.
I do put on my pants.
Which ones?
Ooh,
Mr.
my
Bones?
pajamas. Sandman, bring me a dream.
Do you want Nisha next to you?
Yeah, like actually behind.
Right there.
Yeah. Thanks.
My war pajamas.
I would like to play myself.
These aren't for sleep. These are for combat. Get ready.
Some could say they want dreams. I bring nightmares.
Ready yourself, Sandman. There can be only one.
Yeah, he drops sand, I drop leaves. Where the fuck do you guys want to go? Curiel's up there.
Oh, jeez.
She's in there.
Wait, there's stuff's on fire?
They're
They're
campfires.
Campfires.
Why are there so many?
A lot of camps.
Yeah, you never know.
Isn't this a town?
So this is like the place at the edge of Settandor where people relax on the shoreline. There's a small market stand that is set up where people come to like sell things off of the boats.
Is this like a Wicker Man festival gone wrong or something?
Snooky?
Yeah.
Are we fighting Snooky?
You are
Where's
fighting
the beach?
Snacky.
Oh no.
Here, this is the beach. That's the
Yeah,
water.
we're on the beach.
It's a Jersey,
Jersey
Shore
Shore
thing.
quote. I don't know it.
I don't know it either.
Me either.
I was like, it's right there.
Alright, well, where do you two want to go?
Just right in its, up.
Yeah, just
Yeah,
get on it.
Obviously, I use my first free movement to climb on its back.
So yeah, we'll say you guys like dash to about there.
Yeah, that's fine.
Yep.
Do you want to do the same?
Yeah.
Maybe not so
I
close.
don't know.
The extra 30 feet. Do it.
You guys are friends, right?
Huh? The extra 30 feet?
Yeah, you wanna
do
do
the thing?
Yeah, do the
Are we
thing.
doing the thing? Holding hands, skipping toward it.
Oh my god.
Holding hams.
Where do you
Holding
wanna
hands.
go?
Yeah, I do have spare.
Yeah.
True.
One ham in each hand. Ham hands.
So it's easy for me to reach myself. I will dash over to here.
Reach myself.
Yep.
All right.
There you go.
Let us roll initiative, friends.
All right.
Let's do it.
Oh, I'm so glad I wasted my 19.
I got an 18, so.
No, I got a 14. I rolled a 19
Oh.
earlier messing around.
Oh, okay.
It's gone forever.
See, mine's.
Okay, Hollum,
I think I need to cut
16.
Curiel,
22.
Arthas,
14.
10.
Ukubo.
16.
Oh no.
Okay.
That is a horrifying sand monster, by the way.
Mm-hmm. Thank you, Luna. And thank you very much for the bits, Shelly Jelly. I appreciate it.
I like that name.
Shelly Jelly.
Oh yeah, by the way, we're just gonna start fighting.
I elbow
we
you.
just have
No, me first.
Oh, awesome. That's awesome. Have you been watching on
I
YouTube?
smack you in the face.
I'm gonna take your
assume-
weapons.
Okay. First up in the order.
Real quick, do I roll separately for my skeletons? Or?
Yes.
Just one as a group.
Yeah.
Natural 20.
Do they have initiative?
Yeah, their dex mod. Yeah, the paper should be
10.
Okay.
So I'll make them go before me.
Okay.
No, after you, because you need to
After
command
me.
them with your bonus
After
action.
me.
Skellebones.
Scalebones.
We didn't have any breasts or anything, right?
Nope.
You did not.
I did.
Yeah.
Alrighty. Top of the order. Curiel, you are up first.
All right.
Touch it. Kiss it.
Oh,
Welcome back, Paul.
just totally kisses.
It's like
Christian.
He's really good at doing that.
She yells at me all the
All
time.
fucking
'cause, like,
time.
I'll
You
waited.
I'll
You waited,
wait
didn't you?
until she like starts to drink, and I'm like, ah! And she's like, motherfucker! Right there. It's your fault for drinking.
You should know better.
Yeah.
Don't
know,
drink
don't
anything and
drink.
you'd be fine.
Sarah's already just emotional.
No.
It's fine. We don't have D&D Beyond, so it's gonna take a little bit longer. So bear with us,
So-
guys.
how far away am I from this thing? All
40.
right, that's good. I'm going to cast Cloud of Daggers as a 3rd level spell.
Okay.
And that's 5-foot cube. So that's I'm gonna put that right on his person.
Okay.
Not near Scout Chan.
Well,
So they take 44 slashing damage when they enter the spell's area for the first time. That's 64 because I'm casting it at 3rd level. Does when I cast it count as the first time they enter?
I would guess on
I think-
its turn.
Well,
Should
it's
be.
that or on its turn. Or
Yeah,
if
when
it
you
starts its
create
turn.
it, they would be
Yeah.
entering
Okay,
it
sure.
for the first time.
Sure.
Yeah.
Presumably.
Yeah,
Yep.
that makes sense.
Fair.
So I said 6, 3, yeah,
does it
6.
say when it begins or concludes its turn in the space?
When it begins its turn?
It says that also.
Yeah.
Okay.
It says both.
Yeah, so then it's definitely on the initial.
When it enters the spell area for the first time on a turn or starts its turn there.
Okay. Yeah.
Okay.
So you're rolling 64.
Yeah. Thanks.
Mr. Sandman, bring me your cream.
God!
Something like nice and wholesome.
Yeah, it's cream.
It's never wholesome.
Yeah, touch
Does that,
it, kiss it.
Where's where's the cream, John? Where is it?
It's coming.
I just
The
lob him
Sand
over.
Mini
It
is a
hasn't had
lava
its
golem
turn
that I
yet.
purchased
Patience,
from a
Paul.
Shopify website. It's a lava golem, but I
Where's my
painted it to be
marker?
sand.
Sand's kind of like lava
Yeah.
if it's
Did
been
I
out in
roll
the sun
one
long
for
enough.
most
Yeah.
of these?
Practically the same.
Same sand.
What?
Same sand?
No.
That's not at all a lot of damage. 9 points. Of
Okay.
Piercing, I think. Slashing.
Okay.
9
9
points
points of slashing damage.
And that's, that stays.
Yeah. Anything else?
How much was it?
9.
Oof.
A lot of ones.
Oof.
Yeah, there were.
Yeah, mostly
Oof.
ones.
Oof.
Not a single 4.
Yeah. Don, where did you get these mats? Someone asked in the
Amazon.
chats.
Let me see if I can find
Chat
the
net.
Alright, and
brand.
I'm going to,
When in doubt,
give-
it's probably Amazon.
Arthas 1 Bardic Inspiration die by...
I like this so much.
Ding, 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 ding. You got him!
by shouting, Hardy,
Hardy, har,
be
har.
careful out there.
Make sure you wear your coat. It's chilly.
Yeah.
Go get him, champ! You got
it's
this.
And
RPG battle mats.
Kyriel's real proud of you.
Go get him.
And that's going to end my turn.
It's mommy's strongest little man.
Oh, that's fucking.
Actually, I lied. I want to get a little closer.
Mommy's strongest little man.
Just grabbing his cheeks.
Yeah.
Anything else?
She's
That's it.
good.
Okay. Column, you are up.
It's me. I guess since I don't know any better, I'm just gonna go try and hit the thing. That's the thing we're gonna try to do. Is my teleport thing a bonus action? 'Cause
Yeah.
that's more than 30 feet.
It'll be on there.
So, anyways, I'm gonna get up there. I'm gonna knock it into the 5-foot cube of daggers, and then I'm gonna hit the thing.
Sure.
All right.
Which weapon are you using?
Whichever one has the thing on it.
Okay.
I think it's the axe.
Warhammer.
Oh my god.
It's the hammer that has
Yeah.
the thing. Hammer first.
Who's thinking of
That
this?
is gonna be a 16 to hit.
16 does not hit.
Use the bonus action. Extra attack.
Okay.
Does not hit. Crit fail.
Oof.
Savage me.
Yeah, you're rolling that one, dude.
Okay, so
I'm in the leg, right?
let's see, how do I want to handle this with a nat 1?
Wonder what I'd do.
I will say that you stumble on the the swirling of the sands beneath your feet as you go to attack. You're not going to fall prone, but you're going to take damage due to being essentially in the golem now.
Sure.
So let me-
Golem damage.
so make a dexterity saving throw for me.
Nailed it. Dexterity saving throw. 21.
Okay, so you'll pass, so you'll take half damage. So you'll take 10 points of bludgeoning damage. As you are whipped by the sand.
Oh,
10 points of bludgeoning.
Yes.
one's a whip.
Sand whip.
Anything else?
No, that's it.
Okay. Ukubo, you are up.
Yeah, I'll utilize my bonus action and cast Spiritual Weapon as a 4th level spell.
You got it.
Roll slap at it. I'm assuming now because you had said 16 doesn't hit, so
Correct.
14 does not.
14 does not hit.
And then for my action, I will channel the storms.
Hell yeah.
And I will call lightning.
Very good.
So I'll concentrate the area of the spell, like here, because it's a 60-foot radius.
Okay.
So it would be clearing the majority of the map out and
Anywhere
then
it
into
could
the
move.
water.
Yeah. Sure.
Yeah. So he's within 5 feet of the water behind him.
Yes.
So if I strike the water, would you have any kind of like bursting effect of the lightning crackling out? Because it's 5 feet from the origin point, so he would
Sure.
still be in it if I'm striking the 5 feet of the water.
Sure.
Obviously he's not in it, but I want to
Yeah.
like splash him in the ass.
Sure, you can splash him in the ass.
Very good. Okay, so you make a dex save.
Okay.
DC is 16.
That is an 11, so he fails.
Cool. I will not roll. I'll channel divinity. I'll deal him 50 damage.
Okay.
Like a
Wait, you
bidet.
can, what? You can just say, I'm going to do 50.
Channel
I'm just gonna do
divinity,
that.
plus he gets 1 extra d10 because
Oh,
it's
and I do
stormy.
the 4, so I deal 54.
Oh my
Okay.
god.
Oh, right.
My
Thingy.
measly 9 points of damage.
Because you soaked the totem.
So 63 points.
And I'll chill over here. Oh!
Arthas, you are up.
I still have another channel divinity.
Time to walk forward. Actually, do I have to dash?
What is this?
Oh no, I can't reach it.
Oh,
It's
that's
a
my
spiritual
spiritual weapon.
Okay.
Can you Misty Step?
Misty Step. I'm already down a slot. I'll use my bonus action to. Where is it? Where is it?
Oh, what's wrong? Too slow to get here?
I have a free teleport.
Does Hallam yell that over the roaring
Yeah,
sound?
You mean while you're on your
Absolutely.
ass tripping over the golem?
No, I'm on my feet.
Smacking
Got
your
smacked in the
face.
face by sand. Thank you very much.
Yeah, I'll
At
use
least
my
I got
bonus.
over here.
I'll use my bonus action to Hunter's Market. So,
Okay.
and I'll ready my weapon.
Okay. Brina, you are up.
I'm gonna use my bonus action first.
Okay.
And just tell my skeletons to shoot at the big sand monster.
Fair enough.
And then I'm going to use a 3rd level spell and cast slow on the big sand monster.
Okay.
You make a wisdom save. DC 16.
Okay, I was looking it up, thank you.
Wisdom save 16.
Yeah,
You
so he
roll,
passes.
you rolls a 16.
Yeah, so he passes.
So what does that mean?
Nothing.
Great.
Yep. You want to roll your skeleton's attacks?
The Skelly Mans.
Mm-hmm.
18.
18 hits. 18 hits.
17.
17 hits.
And then the other one won't hit.
It's always one. One
I know,
failure.
right? What the fuck? So
It's always the same guy.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, it's that
Struggling.
motherfucker's slacking.
You hit with 3.
Yes.
Okay.
Why am I picking up so many?
3d6.
This is still easier than just having a traditional character sheet.
6, 7, 8.
Hmm?
10, 11,
This is still easier than just having a traditional
The
character
regular
sheet.
character sheet.
12 plus 15.
27.
Yes.
So these are not magical arrows, I assume.
Correct.
So it will take half damage.
So 13. So it's taking 76.
Yep. So you watch as these arrows just arc through the air from behind the rock and the other rock where the skeletons are, and they fly up and strike this sandy monster right in its chest, and it just roars loudly, pretty much in Hollum's direct vicinity, and you look up and just see this shifting sandy maw just dripping with like black smoke.
Shifting.
Yes.
Oh no.
Perfect.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Okay. Now it gets to go.
Oh no.
Mm-hmm.
It takes 64.
Yes.
Oh yeah.
I got it. I am prepared this time.
9.
Come on,
6.
12 plus.
How much damage has it taken so far?
76.
Yeah. So much better.
A lot better.
Also,
Oh, wow,
my
yeah.
math is wrong. It's 66 because I did an additional d10. So
Okay.
we're subtracting a flat 10 from my
Like
channel
almost all of
divinity.
them.
Okay.
So it's 66.
Okay.
All but 2 of them. 20 points of damage for me.
20 points. Okay.
Of slashing.
86.
86. Okay.
Does it cry? Does it run away?
Is
No.
Cloud of Daggers not magical slashing?
I would assume that it is.
Yeah, it's magical slashing.
They're not real daggers. So
I was subtracting damage because I did an additional d10 worth of damage on my channel divinity.
Gotcha.
So it's 86 damage.
Okay.
dealt to it.
So it is going to use one of its not legendary actions, but its special abilities. And you watch as its right hand sinks down into the sand below it, and the sand shifts beneath the feet of the 3 of you. And if you could please make dexterity saving throws, and John, if you could take some of that pile of terrain and place it under the 3 of them.
You're within 10 feet. You're within 10 feet.
Multiples, because
Add 3.
it's raising.
3.
Actually, wait. No, yeah, you're good.
Are we adding?
Yeah, you're adding. You're definitely adding 3.
15.
19.
13.
Oh wait,
Okay, so
dex.
Dex save, yes.
Oh, I should be. 21.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you fail, the 2 of you pass.
Excellent.
So the sand beneath your feet raises 40 feet up in the air in a just cacophony of essentially
You had board.
a geyser of sand pushes you up in the air and shifts beneath your feet. The 2 of you will not fall because you passed the dexterity saving throw. You will fall off of that to the ground as you were pushed behind the large piece, and you will fall prone.
Ow.
And
I
you
will not, because I'll use my cloak as a reaction and gracefully fall down.
Very good.
You put,
Trust
you
fall.
put those dice
So
away,
you feather,
sir.
feather fall to the ground.
I feather fall.
It is then going to use its regular attack. Let me also see if this recharges. It does.
Of course it does.
Okay, so it is going to slam into you with its other arm, Hollum, as you are right in front of it. That is a 24 to hit.
Absolutely.
So, in terms of this now sand pile being 40 feet high, how tall is this in comparison to it?
So you can still see, like, chest up.
Okay.
Yeah.
So, like 60 feet high, 70-ish feet in height.
Yeah.
Cool.
Okay. Hollum, you take 18 points of bludgeoning damage. As you are slammed, and we are back at the top of the order. Curiel.
It didn't move at all?
No.
Okay.
The Featherfall Cloak. Coming in clutch.
I remember.
Mm-hmm.
Thank you very much for the follows, Melvinator and Enigma. Enigma. Not Enigma. Thank you.
So I'm gonna hit it, I guess. No, I'm gonna use my breath. I'm gonna use my breath on it.
Oh, you're gonna
Okay.
kiss it.
I'm not gonna kiss it.
Kiss it.
Okay.
Touch it. Jump and touch it.
I really don't want to touch it.
God damn you, John.
And just I can go the distance starts playing from Hercules as she sails through the air.
Con
So
save?
con save, yeah.
Okay.
I guess I'm gonna pull forward to here
Mm-hmm.
because I don't want
That
to
is
get
a
home.
9.
That's a failure. So you're going to take.
I'm sorry, 12, not 9.
That is the.
Yeah, so it passes.
Passes.
How'd you get my hopes up like that?
Sorry.
Wow, way to bait us.
So it's 3d6.
And you're gonna half it.
Yeah. So 12. So you're gonna take 6 points of cold
Okay.
damage.
So 92.
And then I would like to use my bonus action to. How far away is Ukubo?
Very far. Don't worry about
Because
Ukubo.
you're 40 feet up. as
Yeah,
well.
you're 40 feet up.
So it's
Oh.
it's far.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Don't worry about Ukubo. Ukubo's just gonna bring down the storms.
Alright, so I'm going to use my Mantle of Inspiration to give 8 temporary hit points to Hollum and Arthas.
Okay.
Can I do that to me too?
What does it say?
Use Bardic Inspiration to grant 8 temporary hit points to up to 5 creatures you can see. I guess I can't really
Does
see.
it specify other than you?
No.
And you can see yourself.
Alright, then I will also give it to me.
Just hold out a mirror. I'm beautiful.
A very bard.
Hold out the totem.
Oh no.
Imagine Ukubo is a bard.
Hello.
Wait, he's not.
Give coin.
He runs around, talks to everybody, gives everybody drugs.
True.
Performance.
He's even kept a few NPCs company.
Ambitious.
Mm-hmm.
Anything
Oh, yeah.
else, Sarah?
No, that's it.
Okay. Hollum, you are up. You're 40 feet in the air.
40 feet in the air, so
Yes. You can still hit it
yeah.
from where you are.
Am I like at its chest?
Yeah, you're pretty much right here.
Can I, like, try to hit it in the jaw with this hammer?
Sure.
Totally. Doing the thing. Nat 20.
Okay, very good.
It's better than last one.
That's
We're
with the Warhammer?
That's with the hammer, yeah.
Very good.
Melvinator,
thank you very much for the sub.
Let me find the thing.
I appreciate it.
I also want to use one of my superiority die on a thing, too.
Okay.
But let me figure this out.
Oh, it brings me back. Like it's your last turn, Don.
Like every turn like it's your last.
So
Yep.
it just straight gets the thing. Okay, and then I'm gonna use superiority die. So that's gonna be a D8. So an 8 for that, and another one. And then what rule are we using for crits? Am I
Max
maxing
first.
it?
Yeah, you max the
Okay.
first
Yeah, so
die.
you're
So
doing
it's-
16 and then you roll both. And then you add.
Yep.
And you're mod
So-
once.
8 plus 12, 20, and the superiority die is for maneuvering attack, to allow a creature that can see or hear me to use its reaction to move up to half its speed without provoking opportunity attacks from the target of my attack. The creature that I would imagine can hear me from 40 feet up in the air is Paul.
Yes.
So Arthas can move up to half his speed using his reaction if he would like to.
I use my reaction as for my cloak.
New,
That was the last round.
new initiative.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so
Yeah.
you're good.
15. Yep. Very good.
Why?
And then
What?
Absolutely fuck you.
What are you going to do to Paul?
bonus
No, it's
action.
just everyone's in the way and I can't use anything.
Try to hit it with this axe.
Okay.
That way.
You can move.
Get on the dog.
Crit fail.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh.
I'm really good at this.
Yeah. Okay.
It's very swingy.
Make a dexterity saving throw. for me.
Dexterity saving
Yeah.
throw. That's not great. It's a 9.
9. Okay. What was the damage you dealt with the other one?
It was 10 the first time, so 20 this time.
Okay, I'll probably do that.
Huh? The damage I dealt with.
With your other weapon.
What did I deal with the other
Yes.
weapon? It was 20 damage.
Okay. So it's at 102.
And then I crit failed and I
Yes.
failed the dex save.
Okay, so you are going to fall off of this tower to the right.
Oh, no.
Lucky, a lot of ones. You take 6 points of bludgeoning damage as you fall to the ground 40 feet and slam into the sand.
At least it's cushioned.
It's at 112 because he did 20. It was at 92.
Yes.
Am I prone right now?
Yes, you are
Okay,
prone.
half my movement to stand up.
Okay.
And can I still hit it from where I'm at?
Yeah.
Sweet. Extra attack.
Okay.
1 doesn't hit, but it's not a 1 this time.
That's good.
And that's everything.
Okay. Next up is Ukubo.
Cool. I'll do literally exactly the same thing. So you roll your dex save. I'll roll my spiritual weapon attack. A 17.
Dex saves a 1.
Okay. So I'll cap the damage and deal 44, and then 14 force damage. So
Okay.
58 total.
Mm-hmm.
And I pop my second channel divinity.
Okay. 170.
Yep. And I'll hang out.
Yep.
Cool.
Brina, you're up.
No, Paul's next.
Sorry. Arthas, you're up.
Horrible. So I'm going to use my item interaction to equip my my scouter, as we'll call it.
Okay.
And before I move, I will use it to and look at this monster.
Okay. So you see in the center of like the chest area of this thing is the elvish man that you had seen on the beach with his eyes closed, just holding the gem in his hand.
About how high up?
It would be about 40 feet up in the air.
Oh, damn it.
Let's get a power level reading on this.
It's over 9,000.
It's over 9,000?
Yeah.
we're going.
It is over 9,000. Can we get a hashtag over 9,000 in the chat, please? Thank you.
Alright, well, I will... Oh, shit, now you're in my way. What the hell is that? Is that a tree?
That's my spiritual weapon.
God damn it. Everybody's in the way!
You're fine. You can get to here.
Can I? Alright.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because you can move through my spiritual weapon.
I'm not in the
space.
daggers, right?
No.
Okay.
Daggers are up in the air. If it's that huge.
Yeah, I definitely put it up. Probably a little too close for comfort to where I am now, but...
Alright. And now we hit him for the first time.
Mm-hmm.
Natural 20.
Oh, very good.
I pop every smite that I can.
Mm-hmm. What's your highest spell
So-
slot level?
2.
2.
So 2 2s. So that'll be 48, and then 3 1s. That is 32, 48 as well. Unless my math's off, right? Yeah, no, that's it. Yeah, 48, 48. So that is 96.
Can you
And
pop
it's
multiple spells?
multiple smites? Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Sorry. That's insane.
Jump.
I have it there.
Oh, okay. Spend 1 spell slot.
Oh, I can only use one?
Mm-hmm.
I thought you could pop multiple.
Mm-mm. You're gonna spend 1 spell slot to deal 2d8 extra radiant plus 1d8 for each spell slot higher than 1.
No.
I was gonna say,
Yeah, that would be
that'd be a
that's broken.
fucking problem.
Yeah.
Alright, so then I'll just use a second spell slot,
Okay.
which will be 24.
Okay. So what's
That
the total
would've-
damage?
Oh my god.
And then these crit, so that's, what, 6, 12, plus 17 slashing, and then I have to roll, right?
Yeah.
Oh god. And then the Hunter's Mark. So, plus 13. And then 38. I don't know. I guess I should roll that. It's like up.
Mhm.
Yeah. From this angle, it looked like a D4 and it was on its point. I was like,
What have you done?
God.
Oh god, so much math.
If you roll a d4 and it lands on its point,
So it's-
you get double the damage, right?
So it's 30 slashing and 33 holy.
Okay, so it is at 233.
How's it looking?
Looks fine.
It looks fine, you say?
Anything else?
You're cut off, Paul.
No.
Okay, great.
What?
Nothing.
Wasn't that your first attack?
Yes, it was my first attack.
Hurry up!
What? What?
What did you damage?
We want to do
12
as
plus
much
8?
damage as
Yeah, 20.
possible
20 hits.
before it can damage us. Again, specifically.
You guys
me.
are.
Oh, 2 1s. I'm going to reroll both of those. Those out. So 9 plus 14 slashing. So I won't use another smite.
Okay, 256.
And then I'll pass.
All right, Brina.
Sarah, can you move me 2 in front of the skeleton?
Right there.
Yes. I'm going to try and like hit this line to where it doesn't hit anyone because it's only 5-foot radius.
Okay.
And I'm going to cast lightning bolt. You have to make a dex save.
Natural 20 on the dex save.
So you would get half still, right?
Yeah.
Okay. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 18, 19. 20. 30, so 15.
Mm-hmm.
That blows. The fuck, Don?
That
Blows.
was a good one, though.
Mm-hmm.
It was good if it would have been all 30.
You said lightning bolt?
Yes.
Okay.
And then skeletons.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, 4 attacks.
Get him.
2 1s, a 2, and a 5.
Oof.
Plus
So-
4 to all of those, though, so technically not any ones.
Not
So
how
how
crit fails
much
work.
damage?
Shut up!
I've had 2 of them already.
Shut up!
If I get to fail the skeletons, definitely can fail.
So they miss.
Okay, that's
So
fine.
the arrows arc through the air and sail wide, blown around by this extremely strong wind.
Ask him to fucking pick it up.
And at the end of this turn, it is going to use its first legendary action.
Mm-hmm.
And you see it turn into a large whirlwind, and it is going to travel towards Ukubo, passing through Arthas and Hallam on its way.
It doesn't have to do that.
How far?
60, well, up to 60 feet, so it's going to center itself between the 2 campfires. So
It's-
to the right,
it's doing
the
that
other 2
before
campfires.
its turn, right?
Yeah.
Yes.
Oh.
And enough 5 feet forward so it can still hit you on its turn.
Are you
so,
sure?
Yes. So for the people that it passed through, give me 1 second. Please make a dexterity saving throw for me, Arthas and Hallam.
Add 3.
17.
Okay, 17 passes.
You have your bardic inspiration. Right.
It's a natural 1.
Oh,
Don't add
However-
don't. It's not.
Yeah.
It's not.
I
worth
mean,
it.
it's plus 5. And then
Yeah, I guess
plus...
it is a D8.
Ah! 7 total!
okay.
I told you to be careful.
Well...
Okay, you take 14 points of bludgeoning damage as you are whipped with sand. Give
Does
me.
Lawrence take half?
Lawrence doesn't take any.
Oh, okay. Cool.
Give me 1 second.
Shifty.
Do you shift out?
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Concentration check. You have Hunter's Mark on.
I do.
The golem is actually going to whirlwind onto your space, centering itself angled. I think it can get there from where it was. Can it get 60 feet?
Hold on. So it was like here.
Yeah.
So 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. Yeah, absolutely.
Okay, so it is going to center itself at an angle so that way it is not near the fire.
Ha!
Yeah, so you are inside of this whirlwind.
Do you want me to make the deck save as
Yes.
well? Okay.
Yes, yeah. Yeah, there's a separate one for if it stops on your space.
Yeah, 16.
Okay, so you fail.
So for concentration, is it con? Is it a con saving throw or is it just con?
It's a Constitution saving throw.
Constitution saving throw?
Correct.
Okay.
Con for con.
What did you roll on your save? For your deck save?
17.
Okay, so it's a 17 to pass?
Yes.
Okay.
You take 24 points of bludgeoning damage
Sure.
as you are whipped by sand. Okay, and then it turns back into its golem form.
Cool. My call lightning falls off.
Okay. It is going to slam you with its hand. That will fail. 15 will miss.
Correct.
Okay, and
Other hand.
yeah, other hand. Natural 20 with the other hand.
Cool.
Okay.
John, what do I have to beat? A 10 or?
No, you have to beat the damage you took.
Oh, well, that's a fail.
Yeah.
Falls off.
Yeah. I mean, I took 24. I have to... No, my con's +3, so I couldn't even pass that. Actually, let me make sure.
28 points.
He doesn't invoke any attacks of opportunity when he does that, does he?
No. It cannot be targeted, it's immune to damage, can't be grappled, petrified, knocked prone, restrained, or stunned while in its whirlwind.
Is it still a whirlwind?
Not now,
Okay.
no. Just while it's moving. And let me see if that recharges. It does not. And that is its turn. So, Curiel, you are up top of the order.
That was... Oh, it just did damage and everything.
Yeah, it did its turn.
Okay.
The whirlwind was the legendary reaction, and then the 2 slam attacks, the 1 missed.
Sorry, it is half. So for you it would be 10. So for me it would be 12. So I'm passing.
I'm also passing.
You're also passing. I always forget whether or not it's half
For...
the concentration.
Okay,
For-
sure.
And then you did 28 to me on the second
Yes.
one. So I have to check against that as well.
Okay.
Good old Warcaster.
So you're
I'm
checking-
checking against 14 now. And I got 20 on the second. So
Okay.
Call Lightning is
Yeah,
still
Call
mine.
Lightning's still active.
Very good.
'Cause I was like,
I always forget if
Yeah.
it's 10 and then compared to half damage, or if it's 10 or compared to full
I
damage.
remembered the 10 and that was it.
Yeah, same. Okay, so top of the order.
Top of the order.
Back up to me.
Let's go, Sarah.
Pawn Scum, thank you very much for the Twitch sub. Tier 1, thank you so much. 2 months in a row. Thank you. And thank you very much for the follow. Twitchster Mitch.
I'm going to... Is this pillar still here?
Yeah, it's 40 feet up.
Yeah,
Oh, God.
have fun.
Leave! Do the leap of faith. All right.
Dude, Hollum will catch you.
Like the jump out the window at the end of Princess Bride.
Yes.
Kiss me.
There they are.
Hey,
4 white
ugly!
horses.
So I'm going to move to there.
Okay.
The party has not wiped yet. The golem turned into a whirlwind and flew its way over to Ukubo, doing damage to Hollum and Arthas in the process.
However, part of the party has been whipped.
Correct. Sand whip.
No, actually, it was just Holland. You've been whipped.
Whipped.
Whipped. Whipped, bro.
Whipped.
I'm going to be a bit of a one-trick pony here. I'm going to cast Cloud of Daggers again.
Okay.
Once again at 3rd level, centered on this guy's like chest, neck region. Do we know where inside this?
He does, you don't.
Yeah, you don't.
Okay.
I
You do
haven't
not
told
know.
anybody yet.
Yeah. All right. So yeah, I'm gonna do that.
Would we have seen him when it was in its whirlwind form? Like, would it have been more clear?
Since you
His
were
rough
essentially at its
whereabouts.
feet, you would be able to see like the shadowy figure of where he was, but
So it's above.
yeah. So
ground
the
level.
whirlwind is essentially you wouldn't have been able to see it if you were not in it. Since you two passed physically through it, you could get a rough idea of where it was.
Sure. So I would know.
Yeah, he's
Ish.
up.
Toss me.
Throw me.
Time to make the Jolio.
All right. So yeah, I'm gonna
Bonus action, teleport 30 feet into the air, hit while I'm there.
do that.
Very good.
We got these dice
You're
tricks.
just-
Let me spike the dice on the table.
Like Emerald. Bam!
Touchdown, bitch! Bing! Get a little spice weasel, bing!
The best.
All right.
Next time, try sprinkling it. Like,
Yeah.
it'll probably still go everywhere.
Because you forgot your spice weasel. Marble Mass, thank you very much for the gifted sub to Static Display. That is very kind of you. Thank you so much. We really appreciate it. I'm glad that you guys are enjoying this combat.
That's gonna be 17 points of slashing
Okay?
damage, right? Slashing? Yes. He now has another cloud of daggers just whizzing around him. And I'm going to send over that bardic inspiration to Ukubo.
Cool.
Am I actually...
10, 15, 20, 25, 30. I'm 30 feet away from you.
Alright, 60 feet, so that should be...
You're good. Yeah, even with the 40 foot up.
Sure.
Pythagorean's theorem.
Yeah, I was
You're
like,
good.
I was kind of hoping
you
you'd
say-
load it into the loot and then flick it across.
That, well, I mean,
Give me the
that,
eyebrows. Just give me the eyebrows.
that works. You could have just, I hate this. That works. That's normal. That's fine.
Shit.
Kingfishy, thank you very much for the follow.
I think it might just be me shouting, Ukubo!
Distracted.
Oh, I forgot his spice!
Alright, that's the end of my turn. I don't know how I'm going to get down from this pillar. I think I'm stuck here.
I'm supposed to fail to save.
Just gotta taunt him until he makes it move.
Hey, get out of there.
Hey, ugly.
Hey, Sandy boy.
You're good.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Oh my goodness.
You're
Very
up.
aggressive.
Yeah, right?
Man.
Sarah's fucking pissed, dude.
Yeah.
I've got too many things in front of me and
Can we
it's
move
making me
up
anxious.
to the...
Mm-hmm.
I believe I can get to his base in like,
Mm-hmm.
like 25 feet, so... hit him. I'm gonna hit him.
Get him.
Do it.
I know, it's strange.
Yeah.
With a hammer.
Okay.
Gonna hammer him.
Hammer.
He's getting hammered. 17 to hit.
17 hits.
17 hits.
Or get on this side.
We'll expend a superiority die to make that another maneuvering attack
Okay.
on Arthas again. If you would like to use your reaction to move half your speed. So that's
He's running
moonwalking.
backwards.
that's 12.
Oh, God,
we
Focus
didn't
Avenger.
we
Follow
didn't
it.
factor the Sands of Death thing
Okay.
because
Yeah,
he's
we
been
did.
hit by me before.
Yep.
That would have been on his turn.
Yeah.
And this is another hit, so
Okay.
that was 8 damage. I'm gonna try and hit him with the axe.
Okay. How much was the damage? I'm sorry.
8 or no, 12 rather.
Okay. 300.
Axe. That's a 15 to hit.
15 does not hit.
Okay. Extra attack. That one is another 17 that hits.
Okay. Which weapon?
The hammer.
Figured.
And that's another 13 damage. So that's 2 stacks from this round.
Yep.
Do I have to roll for the... No, I don't have to roll for the additional one. I think I do. I
think
gotta
you do,
look for
yeah.
the second one. There's a roll in
Let me
there
pull up the
somewhere.
rules, yeah. Actually, I have your paper, I think.
I have it pulled up on my phone.
Okay.
It's D20. That's not gonna do it, I don't think.
Do you want to roll your deck
No.
save for when it comes to my turn? Because I have a thing.
And he would have
It's gonna
taken...
do something at the end of his turn, so just give me 1 second.
Okay.
He would have taken the D4 at the beginning of his turn, so it would have been 4 necrotic, and then he would have had a chance to roll that other stack off.
Yeah, so let me roll that. Cool. Okay. Let me roll that stack. That is a 16, so the stack would have fallen off.
Right. So he took 4 off of the original one,
Yep,
and
so
then
3
he
of 4.
has 1 on him right now.
Yes. And for the second stack here, you would have to, you roll...
Right, I rolled a 6. I didn't get
Okay,
it.
so yeah, second stack doesn't apply. Okay, cool. Cool.
And did you also get the other 13 damage he got from the other hit? So it's at 317.
Okay, yep.
Because that other
317.
thing was 4.
Yes.
Okay, so yeah, 317.
Yep, 317.
How are we looking?
It's looking a little rough, but it's still fine.
Looks like sand.
It looks like sand.
Well,
It's pissed off sand.
Is like the sand falling off of it? Is the...
I mean, perpetually. It's not like a solid... The whole thing is shifting. It's Hollum's wet
It's
dream.
shifting. It's my spirit animal.
You brought this upon us.
Maybe.
Anything else?
No, it's different.
Okay. It is going to legendary action. Both of you please make a Constitution saving throw.
Is this an effective damage, or is this just the spell effect itself?
It's just the spell effect, yeah.
Cool. 21.
Okay, you pass.
11.
Okay, so you are blinded until the end of its next turn, so
Sure.
it doesn't... Or till the end of your turn.
Till the end of my
your
turn.
next turn,
Sure.
yes. Okay. So now it is Ukubo's turn.
Okay, so your deck save.
Yes.
It's 26 lightning damage. Does he pass or
He
fail?
fails.
Okay, so it's 26 lightning. And then I crit on my spiritual weapon that can make its way over.
Okay.
And my
So
spiritual weapon
343.
is 30. Or sorry, I didn't roll the d4 for the call lightning. So 2 more, so it's at 345.
Okay.
And then it was 31 from my spiritual weapon.
Okay.
What's that bring us to? 3.
76. Yeah. I'm just gonna stand here.
Yep. Okie doke. Arthas, you were up.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, behind it.
Mm-hmm.
Can I get more behind it?
Hmm?
Can touch it?
In the butt.
Can kiss it?
I will attack it. Oh, 19 plus 8, so...
That hits.
So I'll roll this one. So that's 11 slashing. And I already rolled my damage. I can't pop smite. I'm bad. I'm not supposed to roll my damage. Oh well. And then I'll extra attack.
Okay.
So that's 16 plus 8.
Mm-hmm.
That'll hit.
Yes.
Yeah.
I'll pop a second level spell slot to smite it. So smite damage. 8, 6, 14, 15. And then the slashing. 6 plus Hunter's Mark. 11 slashing.
So I have 413, yeah. All right.
And let me make sure I can't do anything else. Nope, I'm good.
Okay. Brina.
Going to cast lightning bolt
Okay.
in that perfectly straight line with nobody in it.
Mm-hmm. So you got
Deck save. That was 100 feet.
Oh, it's 100?
Yeah.
Shit, I thought it was 60.
No, it's 100.
That's fucking
The
sweet.
deck save is an 11, so it fails.
Fuck yes!
Nice.
6,
I love
12,
that we're getting high enough level to roll so many dice.
Mm-hmm.
It is fun.
It just
17.
means I need more dice, though. Yeah, he knows what's up. Also, I love how, like, beautiful and pastel they all are.
38.
Like my soul.
451.
You heard me.
Okay, alright.
Say it out loud, Paul.
No.
Say it to my face.
Pastel soul having son of a bitch.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, you watch as lightning just arcs out of Brina's hands and strikes at a
Fits my
line.
aesthetic.
The wind whips up as the sand kind of singes under the effect of this bolt that catches this thing in the lower chest area.
For my bonus action,
Mhm.
I yell at my skeletons, fucking hit them this time.
That'll make the
bonus
difference.
action for that.
Aggression.
15 plus 4,
Mm-hmm.
7 plus 4. It is?
No. This. Oh, is
Okay.
that a 7?
It's
or
a 7.
Yeah, that
was
misses.
missing.
Okay.
Its AC is 17.
15 plus 4, so yes.
Two.
And then 8 plus 4.
2
Misses. Yep, so 2 hit.
Fuck.
Good rolls.
6, 9, 19.
Okay, so 10.
It has resistance.
Oh, yeah.
So 4,
19, so 10?
61.
What did you just say to me?
I got so offended.
You Don.
Fuck you.
fuck you so hard, Don.
I really regret turning into a weasel earlier. Kind of feels like it might have been a waste of a level 4
I
spell
regret
slot.
taking drugs and misty stepping.
Mm-hmm.
You know.
So as a bonus action on its turn, it is going to.
Its turn.
Yes, it is going
Is
to.
it still in that cloud?
Yeah. Yeah. Roll your damage for the daggers.
3
Dagger
necrotic
damage.
damage from the stack.
Yep.
And we need to remember to roll to check and see if it comes off at the end of your turn.
I'll roll it now.
Where's
So
my last one?
no.
Did I not?
So it's still there.
Yeah, so it's still there.
I'm missing a die. Oh, there it is.
Leave one in the tank then.
Yeah.
Alright, it's about pretty.
I keep forgetting to tell the party where he is.
We don't need to know that. We'll just beat the sand off.
Yeah.
Yeah, can I just shout
Yeah.
it?
And then when he's down, we'll just beat him.
As I'm poking him in the butt, can I just shout it?
15.
It's in his chest!
He's up there!
He's up there!
15
15, yeah.
Okay. for 79.
That was a question.
What?
Can I shout it?
Sure.
The elf's up in the chest!
Okay, so its bonus action, it is going to drop the shifting sands, which will cause you have to make a dexterity saving throw as the sand plummets to the ground, Kyriel, under your feet.
Can you float?
No, I can't float.
You don't have any wings?
No. Dragonborn,
Because you're
not
5th level or above.
not a dragon. Oh no.
Oh.
What is this, Dex?
Yes.
9.
Okay, so you are going to fail. That sand is now gone.
Can I like Star Wars style, like just kind of get thrown off of it?
Sure. So you take 11 points of bludgeoning damage as you fall to the ground. The sand just wisping beneath your feet, and you watch the figure of Kyriel prone on the ground. You also see the bubbling sand where the creature was initially, and it is now going to pull its hand out by the water and hurl a large ball of mud over
There's been a
towards
hand there the
Brina.
whole time?
Yeah, like a marking of where this was.
Wait, what?
Brina's gonna get mud thrown at
There's
her.
a hand here, evidently.
Did we miss that?
He put his hand in,
Mm.
but I didn't know anything was left
Oh.
behind. There's a hand there.
Does
Oh, I
a
guess-
15 hit, Brina?
No. Yes.
Okay. You take 11 points of damage as a large ball of mud whips towards you through the air. And the hand disappears.
Is the sand still like weird?
Not
looking?
anymore. Now the
Not
sand
anymore?
is
Okay.
normal. And it is going to... yeah, it's going to use this other ability. Okay, so it can see both Hallam and Ukubo. It can't see Arthas behind it. Please make a wisdom saving throw as a blanket of sand whips out and strikes you.
23.
Okay, you pass.
14.
Okay,
Add 3. You
Oh,
just
add-
on.
Oh, 17.
so you pass. Okay, so that is its turn. Top of the order, Kyriel.
Me. Jeez, I'm like running out of stuff to do. It's in a pretty good position right now. I don't want to change that. How's it looking? Is it looking any?
Also, make a Constitution saving throw because you fell.
Oh.
Does she drop her spell then? Her concentration spell?
What spell do you have concentration
She took
on?
10 damage, so
Cloud of
Dex.
Daggers.
No, you're good.
So she would not have dropped it.
No, you're good.
Okay.
Yeah, you're
It's
fine.
the DC
It's half
is-
damage or 10.
or a base.
Whichever
10.
is higher.
Got it.
Really at a loss here. I'm going to cast Vicious Mockery.
Okay.
Hey, ugly.
That's a saving throw, right?
Let's find out. I have so much stuff in front of me. Please.
Thank you for the sub, Littlin.
Who's getting T-posed on right now? by the way?
The Wisdom saving throw.
Almost.
Mm-hmm.
It's almost.
That is an 18.
That's gonna pass. So I think does yep, doesn't do anything.
Okay.
Fails. And then I'm gonna use my bonus action to I think I can do the Mantle of Inspiration again. Yep. So I'm going to use my Mantle of Inspiration again, and I'm going to give 8 temporary hit points to Arthas, Hallam, Ukubo, and Brina.
Thanks.
And me.
You said 8?
Yes.
Do you have to roll it?
No.
Cool.
Also, you can use your reaction to move up to your speed without provoking opportunity attacks if you want to. I don't think anyone needs to do that, but that's oh,
Yeah.
Sarah, I have 3 hit points.
Woo! That's,
I took 52 in 1 turn.
okay, yeah. Yeah, do that.
Whip.
It's your full speed, it's not half.
Oh, it's not half? So then... Goodbye.
I'm gonna hard climb this shack. Certainly the sand monster can't get me.
Hey dude, this is the edge of the world. He can't go over here.
Oh, that's how that works?
True. It's like a leash.
Yeah, I'm gonna stay right there.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
That's gonna be the end of my turn.
Alrighty. Hallam.
Hammer.
Hammer. Ha.
15 doesn't hit.
Mm-mm.
Axe. Doesn't hit. Hammer. Doesn't hit.
Oh my god!
Action surge.
Action surge. Yeah. Here we go.
It's just Drax on the inside of the thing.
Yeah, action surge for sure.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Got to do the thing.
Mm-hmm. Littlin, thank you for the gifted sub to It's Always Sunny. I appreciate you very much. Also, welcome back, It's Always Sunny.
Nope. We're just doing nothing.
No. Oh no.
Just steady, clean nothing.
You get 1 more.
Do I get one more?
Yeah, because when you take the
Yeah, it
attack
gets you a
action, you
full-
still get the additional extra attack from extra attack.
Nope. Last one was a 14.
Oh, okay.
Oh my god.
All misses.
He got sand. There's sand in his eyes.
Yeah.
It's really.
Rolled under 10 every
Oh, wasn't
time.
he blinded anyway?
Oh, wait.
Yeah, there's advantage, so yeah. Roll 5 more and make sure there's no crit fails there. No.
It's a lot of dice.
Oh, Jesus.
Okay.
It's okay, I have enough.
So I
for
just
that.
watch him flail ridiculously.
Yeah. Just
Where is he?
You can see his eyes are real red. He's got Brendan Fraser sadness, pretty much.
Oh no!
Pretty much.
Not another.
Littlin, thank you
two
very much for
Brendans.
the gifted sub to X Grave Mistake. Thank you so much. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Okay, Ukubo.
Okay, my spiritual weapon is hitting. Do you want to do your deck save?
Yep.
My spiritual weapon is 16 damage.
Deck save is a 12.
12, so it fails.
Okay. How much did you say for spiritual weapon?
12. Sorry, it was at 479 before?
Yes.
So it's 16 because I already did the math.
So it's 495.
Correct.
Okay.
And then my call lightning is 18. Oh,
Okay.
And the D4. 21.
Please describe how you slay the large
Wait, what?
sandy beast.
It
What
went
do you mean,
from
what? Went from 479 to over 500.
Mm-hmm.
And that was its health.
Mm-hmm. So yeah, I mean,
I wish I had known that.
spiritual weapon just kind of like claps the cheeks, like just.
The face cheeks, or
No,
or
the
just-
No, Sarah. No.
it's the booty cheeks.
Yeah, and then I would like the lightning bolt as it reels back in pain to just sail right down its throat.
Okay.
Just, brah!
Okay, and you watch as you see a blue explosion as this gem gets struck by this lightning and shatters, and the golem immediately just collects into a big sandy pile.
As he kills you
It
with
burns
it.
orifice in the process.
And here you go. You can put this elvish
boy.
man prone on the ground.
Oh, it's my turn next.
How's he looking?
He is passed out.
Oh, okay.
Can we tie him up?
I'm gonna pick him up,
Mm-hmm.
and we're gonna go. I mean, I don't know. I'll pick him up.
first.
I think we should tie him up.
I think we should tie
I
him
I'm
up.
just gonna hold. I'm just gonna bear hug him.
Okay.
Alrighty.
I don't have any rope. Do you have any rope?
I have rope.
I'm sure
I'll
someone
throw it.
does.
I'll
You don't need to
run
throw
and
it. Just,
throw
yeah,
it.
just come on over. The threat is.
Oh, I want to tie him up. Can I tie him up? I'm really good.
You whatever you want. This
I
is
tie him
you
up.
guys chat amongst yourselves
All
now.
right,
This
whoop, I
is-
pick
this
him
is
up.
you.
We got him.
I end up tying you like into him.
Why?
So you're both like he's tied to you, but he's tied up, but like tied to you.
So we're both tied up.
I mean, yeah.
What?
No.
What are you doing? I would stop you if you
Whoops.
started to
You
tie
wanted to
me
bear
up.
hug him.
Yeah, no. I'll let you tie him up,
Thank you.
and then I'll bear hug him.
And then I'll tie you guys up.
I'm gonna hang out over here and begin spam healing myself.
You okay, Ukubo?
Sandman.
What's wrong? He hurt you?
Bad touch. Big slam hands.
Ukubo is not sand.
Not sand, no. Can I open this chest
I'll
that's
test
evidently
it.
back? It's all stuff.
Son of a No! A classic brand maneuver.
I'm gonna strategically maneuver myself in combat right over here to this chest.
You find
Ukubo have
15
done
gold
that.
pieces and some salted fish.
Oh, I don't even want it.
Do you leave it there?
No, I mean I grab it, but I don't like these
I can't
things.
remember if Curiel eats fish. I don't think she does.
I for sure eat fish.
I kind of want to eat that though.
Wait, it's not sharks, right?
No, it's not
Hey,
sharks.
Ukubo, what you got there?
You're all the way over
I
there.
moved over to tie him up.
over there?
I smell food. I smell food.
I'll help you.
I heal myself to almost full.
Do you want? I can do 1d4 plus 5.
Sure.
I'm
You
actually
heal me to full. I'm missing 6 health, so. that's
actually
fine.
above
yeah,
my
then-
max health pool. Thanks for all the temporary hit points.
Mhm.
You didn't get hit.
I did. You just
It's not very
gave me
much.
16 in temporary hit points.
Mhm.
Help me out.
What's this elf man look like, fucker?
So he has long pointed ears, long black hair tied into a ponytail. A now sandy and slightly ripped gray cloak sits
Covered in
over
sand.
top a white craftsman shirt. Around his neck sits a brass chain containing a small locket.
Shedding stuff all over the place.
Taking the
Grab the locket.
Okay, you reach down and rip this chain off of his neck.
Actually, no. I take it off nice so I can put it around mine if I end up liking it.
What
Okay.
the fuck's in it?
I don't know. I said if I end up wanting to wear it. I open it.
Okay, you see a small painting of an older elvish woman that you do not recognize.
Does it?
Close it and I put it in my boobs.
Okay.
What's the old elf woman look like, Don?
She has
Elf face.
similar jet black hair to him. She has very similar long pointed ears. This looks to be a relative of this person.
So an elf with black hair.
Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah, no one you've met.
Can you describe him one more time? Black hair, ponytail.
Yeah, long pointed ears, black hair, ponytail, a sandy and slightly ripped gray cloak over top of a white craftsman shirt.
When you say craftsman,
Like a worker's shirt.
cool.
Does anybody else in the vicinity seem to be injured?
No,
Like
there's
half orcs that were just like blown away.
no, this was pretty much concentrated to the area of the beach that you were, which there was not anyone else.
I gather up my skeletons.
Okay.
I'm gonna pick this man up and start walking towards Bilbo's.
Okay. So you guys pick him up.
I want to go look at that shit thing that he left behind.
It's gone now.
Completely gone?
Yes.
All right.
So essentially what that was what was holding up that large tower of sand
Sure.
gets one action
Okay.
after that.
Sure.
So had he done that more than once, he could have done that again. And since it was within 15 feet of the water, he can make a ranged attack of mud instead of just sand.
Sure. I'm gonna go look at that boat.
Okay.
Is that how he fucking got here?
No.
How the fuck did this dude just chill?
Dude, he was enjoying the Wicker Man festival and then just
Not the beast!
was afraid of the beast, so he
Yeah.
covered himself in sand. Makes sense.
All right.
Does anyone else need any healing?
I'm pretty good.
How are you?
I'm mostly fine.
I mean,
I would accept healing.
Yeah.
I would also.
If you're offering, like, I'm not gonna say no to
I'll
healing,
give
but
one to Holland and one to Brina.
No heals for you.
So that's gonna be 8.
You
for
go look at
Holland.
that boat, and it, I mean, other than...
And
Yeah, it's empty. I mean,
Okay.
it appears to just be someone's
it was
boat.
2, I think.
Sure.
So 7 for Brina.
Yay, so I'm
Perhaps the one that you'll have stolen or have Bilbo take.
Very good.
Back to Bilbo's.
Sure.
You guys want to go back to Bilbo's? Yeah?
what did you say as you walk back to Bilbo's?
Yeah, I'm already carrying the man like
You guys
looking
coming?
back. Hey,
What on earth?
we got a
were
second interrogation.
What were we trying to do?
Third one this week.
This happened.
We're trying to get Bilbo's boat. Go to Iron Rock.
His Bilbo.
His Bilbo.
Do we want to get the boat? Or
Bilbo Bagman.
Bilbo Bagman. Billy Goat Bagman.
Back to Bilbo's.
Okay. Yeah,
To
you
Bilbo's.
guys walk to Bilbo's, and you see the door is ajar slightly, and you walk in. Bilbo is not there.
Of course he isn't.
Well, I mean, likely off to run your errands.
Bilbo.
You hear no answer. Yeah, he's not here.
I'm gonna just plop him on the floor and begin kicking at his side. Not hard, just
Okay.
kind of like nudging.
I want to make sure he doesn't have any like weapons or anything on his like belt that might not have been described.
Okay, sure.
I check the rest of his pockets.
He pulls the long sword from his. No.
And you missed that.
Yeah, you search him, and he doesn't seem to have anything else on him.
Cool.
But you do find a ticket stub for the boat.
The boat that we were on.
Mm-hmm.
Cool.
Yes.
Do I recognize this man?
You do not. You did not see him on the boat.
Do I recognize this man?
You do not either.
do I recognize him?
None of you recognize this man.
Do I
you
not
sure?
recognize this man?
Yes.
Do I?
Fuck! Thought we had him, Paul.
Brina, what are you doing?
I was gonna check his pockets to see if he had anything else on him.
Okay,
but-
yeah,
That's where you
just
find
the
the
ticket.
ticket.
Yep.
Cool.
Okay, yeah, you kick his tied up form, and he kind of stirs. You can see his eyes moving below his eyelids, and he opens his
As
eyes.
soon as he opens his eyes, high beams.
Yeah.
Good morning.
Hello. Where am I?
You're dead.
I'm dead.
Yes. Welcome to the afterlife.
Roll a deception check.
Oh no. 12.
That is a tie, so reroll.
Natural 20.
Okay. Oh, all right.
Now confess your sins or burn.
I'm unaware of any such sins. How did I die?
You were killed by heroes.
The biggest.
I am actively changing my voice, by the way.
Did someone attack the protector?
Protector? And I'm gonna
Yes.
slap him. I said confess!
I don't know what you want me to confess to.
What is the protector?
Who the fuck are you?
You're in hell.
And I'll back away and move my lights out of his face.
Make a deception check.
It's just the amber eyes of the devil. You're in hell now.
Nat 20.
I'm just like
please.
sitting on a chair somewhere behind.
19.
Yeah.
I'll play some like spooky music.
Okay,
Oh
sure.
no, with the bandage.
I'll just
Yeah,
stand over him with like my skeletons all around, with
Okay.
like my dagger out.
Sure.
Prestidigitation makes them like flames or something.
Yes.
And then this very large, scary blue creature in the background. Oh,
He's the ferryman.
Hello.
I don't understand. Did something go wrong?
The protector?
Yes.
Who
Can we see his arms?
is the
at all?
protector?
I assumed it was the large thing that the gem created.
I roll up his sleeves.
Did we mess up?
Okay.
Is there
Was
a...
this thing hostile?
There is a green eye in the crook of his arm.
I did it, guys! Look at me doing things.
Did we make sure this was a hostile?
I don't know.
Hello.
Hello, Ukubo.
Gotta remove it.
Oh, just fillet his arm, just like that one spot.
Don't do that.
The arm.
You don't need this anymore.
And he just like kind of sits up slightly and... Are there houses in hell?
Uh-huh.
Bad houses.
Looks like a nice enough place to me.
Clearly you've never
There's-
been to hell before.
Well, no.
I'm so tempted.
Protector.
Yeah, you don't hear anything from the totem.
Sand.
I mean,
Not real.
sure. Sand.
Where did you get this gemstone?
I guess it doesn't matter if I'm dead.
That's right. Confess, and I'll backhand him.
You're not very nice,
I'll just
Mr.
turn,
Devil.
I'll just turn the high beams on his
Yeah.
eyes.
He's a bit of a bitch.
I was sent on a mission from the Chamber of Allsight. I don't imagine you know what that is, though. If you are
I'm gonna roll my sleeve up
devils of some kind, maybe.
and show him the eye.
Okay.
Who did you speak to exactly?
I don't know who sent me specifically. I received a letter. I had been doing work for the chamber for some time, and I received a parcel with a letter instructing me to get on the boat and travel here and open the parcel by the shoreline.
So you opened this parcel, and that's
And
where the gem was.
Yes, the gem was inside.
Hello.
Hi.
Ukubo.
I'm
What name?
Rayless Mydane. Raelis and Mydain. Thank you very much. It's always sunny.
MYD.
Mydain.
And where did you take the boat from?
From Ramshorn. That's where I lived.
What work do for chamber?
Well, I was working with another crafter like myself to try to build. We were working on a communications beacon to send messages long range across the land.
Phone home?
Kind of. Yes. This would have been something.
E.T. That you...
The totem lights up and opens. George Lucas isn't there.
George Lucas.
Doesn't matter. He's in there.
What friend work with?
His name is Arklate Stallwell. I'll spell it.
Arc light?
Raklate L-A-I-T. Stalwell, S-T-A-L, well.
You spell that first name again?
Sure, R-A-K-L-A-I-T. He was another elf, like me. Was good with tinkering things.
Was?
Well, is, I suppose. I haven't seen him, obviously, since I left, but he's who I was working with.
When leave? I pull out leaves.
On this last ship, it was just a few days ago.
Letter. You said give letter?
Yes.
Have letter.
That is another thing he also would have had in his pocket that
Cool.
he would have found.
Letter.
So, yeah, so you have that letter.
Reading.
Ah,
Yeah, you open it.
May I see you?
Dragagaborn.
So the only thing that you recognize of the letters is that it is signed with just this insignia of the green eye. So you would notice that as you've seen it on
Sure.
Hollum and Arthas prior. The rest of it you obviously can't read.
There's no the.
Or
Of.
Yeah, he's got some pretty critical
I'm getting
words here.
somewhere. Blah blah. The. Blah blah blah. Of.
Yes, the would have been in there.
Very good.
There's some the and of in there.
There's some thought in there.
So you just keep pointing the.
Of.
Is there another word on there that I can point to and try to teach Ukubo?
Ship.
Ship.
14 for an intelligence check.
I'll give you ship. You've heard it enough that
Ship. Also been on one.
yeah.
Yeah.
The of ship.
Very good.
We're getting there.
Turtle.
That word's not in there.
Is it in there now?
Turtle, no.
Fuck.
Turtle's not in there.
Dragagaborn.
Dragagaborn is not in there either.
What about
Right.
Dragonborn?
No.
All right. Ah. Reading.
Can I read
Are you
the-
showing it to me?
Just showing it to everyone.
I would like to read it.
Okay.
Ah.
So the letter is essentially instructions for him to board the ship in Ramshorn, travel down to Wolfpine, and then open the parcel and take its contents to the shoreline. It is said to be of utmost importance and would add a protective force to the exposed southwestern shore of Settandor, where very little is built. And it is signed simply with the insignia of this green eye.
Ah. Uh-huh. Reading.
Yes, that's it. The letter.
Ukubo read.
All right.
Just tell him that he read the letter.
Oh, yes,
Tell him.
of course you did.
Uh-huh. Good.
I'm still very confused as to what could have happened. You said heroes?
Yes.
Why would they have killed it?
I'm just gonna look at everybody.
Big. Too big. Ukubo tall.
It was very angry looking.
Too tall.
What did it do?
Rolled initiative.
I don't even know what it is. The last thing I remember was sand swirling around me on the shore and
It
waking
was
up in
a large sand
wherever I am.
golem of sorts. Can I guess, insight check, history check to see if if we recognize that it had bad intentions at the time. Was it it was violent, right? Like we were,
Yeah, I mean
It had a
was,
stat block.
yeah.
I mean it was attacking you.
Mhm.
But so far as you could tell, it had bad intentions. But you have never seen anything like this before. You're not familiar with
Like
whatever this was.
Are we the bad guys? That's what I'm trying to suss from this situation.
I mean, maybe you guys are the bad guys.
This is chamber.
I'm
work.
the bad guy. Duh.
As a former member,
Very good.
I can say that you're the bad guys.
As a former member.
You didn't choose either side of that coin. You sound like a pawn to me.
It was violent.
I don't understand. Everything I've done for the chamber so far has been...
It especially whipped the shit out of him.
I'm terribly sorry.
What do for chamber? Make beacon.
Well,
Like bacon.
Arclate was the one to work on the beacon itself. What I did specifically was working on gemstone charge pads. It's the portion of the beacon that would essentially allow for fast channeling of the sending spell into larger gemstones, so that way the beacon could use them, so that way non-magical folk would be able to use it. The people could pay to go up to it and send a message across the land to someone else.
Business.
Well, kind of, but it's also a helpful resource for those that are not gifted with magical talents and are not able to pay the larger fees of some of the magicians in the various cities.
So chamber doing business phone.
Have we not
suppose.
considered bird mail?
Work phone.
Well,
That's your work number?
It is slower. I mean, it is a twofold thing. As the goal of the chamber is to make sure that people around Settandor are aware of things that are going on, and with this we would be able to warn people in any of the cities at a much faster pace than a bird could fly.
For example, if a giant sand monster were to show up.
I suppose, yes, if what you say this thing was,
Would have been nice to have a warning.
that, yes, would have been
Maybe a little
nice.
sign, do not attack me.
Hello?
I mean, the technology that I worked on is not a new thing. This is frequently used in Ramshorn and Illidel, mostly for tourist reasons. They channel different spells into smaller gemstones and sell them to tourists. Things like light, prestidigitation, nothing complicated. It's so that people can feel as if they're doing magic with these single-use spells for those that are not gifted.
You said single use, but this thing you were working on.
Yes, this larger charge pad that I had been tinkering with would have allowed for larger gems to store more of these spells, which would allow for essentially the saving of resources. Once the gems have been charged, the little ones, I mean, it's hard for them to absorb that magical essence again, but the larger ones can be reused. Their structure allows for them to hold it. And the technology that I worked on allowed for crystallized silver wire to be embedded into the gems, which allowed for them to be charged much faster. So that's what I had been working on.
Super fast charging cables.
A lightning cable.
Very good.
This man
Ukubo
seems
is lightning.
genuine.
I mean, you
Ukubo
can roll.
cables.
Yeah.
Ooh, he's got to pay me. These are Ukubo cables.
Ukubo is lightning.
I rolled a 1, so
7.
apparently I'm not even looking at the guy.
Seems to be.
What were we doing?
I was
Insight.
just
Checking if he's
insight.
genuine.
Bless you.
Thank you.
I mean, I feel like with quantity of details, I'd believe that. That seems like some shit
Yeah.
to make up on the spot.
Yeah.
Hello.
Hi.
How long work? Chamber.
For a few years.
Years.
Or no, I'm sorry. Hold on. Only only for a month or so.
You make much stuff in 1 month. Pads.
Well, I had been working on things prior, and I am very good at
You do
tinkering.
that for you before chamber ask?
Not the charge pads, but similar things. Yes, I'm a tinkerer.
Okay. Who work for before chamber?
I'm part of the Frost Spanner Guild.
Frost Spanner.
Yes, spanner is a type of wrench.
A type of roach?
Wrench.
Wrench. I was like, what the
The
fuck?
type of rope.
I work for
wanted to do
the
something that
cold
wasn't just-
roaches.
Yeah, I wanted to do something that wasn't just wrench. So
Sure.
Spanner.
You didn't want him to be a member of the Wrench Guild?
It's a group of elves that train under a wonderful gnomish man.
No man who
Fearash Switchwizzle.
fear my ass. Switch Rizzle.
F-I-R Ash.
F-I-R Ash. And then
Switchwizzle.
Switch Whizzle.
Which, if you will, you remember is the last name of Mikathus.
Switch
From
Whistle me
Terra.
daddy.
Aw, that guy.
Kite Man.
I hate that guy. He has such attitude.
So, his knowledge of tinkering, along with the elven enchanting and gem crafting, we created various tools for people. That is the goal of the guild, and Frost's Spanner refers to the method in which the tools that we use are chilled before using, which strengthens the metals that they are used. They are not subject to some of the effects of the cold as most things would. Metal tends to crack depending on how weak it is, but since they are crafted with tools that are enchanted with a magical cold, it strengthens their resolve.
Uh-huh. Cold.
Does the totem
Yes.
say any of these names?
Cold.
Just like that one.
Metal.
You did not hear
Frost
metal.
Spanner.
Oh.
You hear power metal come out.
Ukuba has drill.
Maybe you should give it to Arthas or Harlem.
Mikathus.
Mikathus.
Mikathus Switch Whistle.
Mikathus Switchwizzle.
Firash Switch Whistle.
You do not hear Firash.
Not real.
Fake man.
Frost Spanner.
You do not hear Frost Spanner either.
Rack whatever Stallwell.
Arclate?
Arclate?
Yeah, A-R-K.
Oh.
L-A-I-T.
Okay.
You do not hear that either.
Alright, and then this man's name. Rayless Mydane.
You do not hear Rayless Mydane either.
It's because he's dead.
Makes sense. Checks out.
Alright.
So what do I do now that I'm in hell, as you said? I'm still a bit unclear.
Oh, you
on
burn
that.
for an eternity.
I can't understand why, though.
Try to enjoy it while it lasts.
All right.
Are you ready for the burning to start?
I'm gonna
And I
make
just,
my
like,
hands start to glow red using prestidigitation.
I don't think I've done anything to deserve hell. If I have, then I accept my fate, I suppose. But I like to think I was a good person.
Have we gotten all the information we want out of this guy?
Set on fire.
Good news! I have good news for you.
I'm still creeping closer.
What mean protect South Shore?
Well, I
Note say save beach protector.
yes, I had not been to Wolfpine, but as you could see, there's quite a few people here now, and there's not a lot at the edge of the shore. It's just sort of a shipport. There's not really a guard here of any kind.
I mean, it's pretty well protected by the waters.
I'm not sure. I suppose to protect from invaders. I was not
who would
given much
invade?
detail. I do not know. I was not given a lot of detail, as you saw by the letter that I suppose you took from my corpse pocket.
Oh,
Can we tell him?
that's a
Who wants to tell him?
What does that mean?
That he's going to hell and I'm burning him.
What kind of pockets are on a corpse?
Say, anyone else in this party not like
No.
incredibly evil? Is that?
What?
I mean, you're not supposed to be.
I'm not.
Not evil at
Should
all.
we tell him?
I'm gonna walk outside and stare out across the water and see if I see any danger coming.
Okay, yeah, you walk outside and you don't see
I'm
anything.
gonna keep staring at it.
Okay. Still nothing.
I'll be
just
there.
That's fine. Okay.
Shifting.
Sure. Yeah, there's shadows, as always.
Or any of them in front of me.
No, always in the edges of your vision.
What chamber care Wolfpine for? Why send protect?
I'm not sure. I just received the letter and it's my
Not
duty
need
to go.
something in Wolfpine?
No, there was nothing for me to get or...
Not as bring back thing, just boop,
Yes, just to
make
walk out.
sand,
Well, I
Goodbye.
didn't know it was going to be...
open box.
Yes, it was just a wrapped parcel that I brought on the ship. I didn't open it until I got here as per the instructions.
Was there a large population of half-orcs in Wolfpine?
Yeah, that's most of it.
Mm-hmm.
Dwarves and half-orcs.
Mm-hmm.
Which are half-dwarf, half-orc.
Ambitious. Uh-huh.
They were trying to commit genocide.
Gemicide.
Genocide, yes.
Big brain.
What Mr. Firash make?
Various tools and trinkets. He handled more of the crafting aspect, while we elves handled more of the gem enchanting and the gem crafting. But I know some tinkering. We all trained under him to do both, so we're all capable of working with magic. He's a very nice man. I do hope that he is. He's not here, is he? In hell?
What mean?
He said that I'm dead. I'm in hell. I'm making sure that he is not also here.
Ukubo
There
is
must have
dead.
been some.
Oh,
So
no.
some good news. Good news.
Good news, everyone!
My dear friend Arthas here is a liar.
I was just gonna point at the guy outside. He also lied.
Am I not dead?
No.
Well, I assumed he was bad. You would have confessed if he was bad.
It wasn't much of a confession. I was simply telling you what you needed to know. I mean, the one outside had the mark on his arm. I assumed
How get Mark?
I was recruited.
Who
by,
recruited you?
A man named Bilbo.
Oh,
Bilbo.
do you know Bilbo?
Not personally. I didn't know him prior. He approached me a few weeks after the death of my mother.
How mom die?
She passed away suddenly in her sleep.
What mom name?
Mama.
Her mom is Rubeya.
Rubea?
Yeah.
Her mom?
Rubeya.
Is this a woman?
Yes.
Oh, I thought we'd been talking to a man.
Dude, same.
100%. I feel like you said elf man earlier.
I'm pretty sure you did.
Yeah, I wrote down elf man.
Man.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's an elven name.
Wait, is this a man or a woman?
Who are we talking to?
A man.
Yeah, this is his
Wait,
mother's name.
what?
That's his mother's name.
Yeah,
That's
yeah.
his mother's name.
You said
Okay.
her mother.
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
Okay.
That's why she was like, is this a man or a woman? And you went
Sorry.
a woman. And we were like, wait a
I thought you were
minute.
referring to the
Yes,
name that
no,
I just
we
gave
would
you.
understand the mother.
Sorry.
Can you spell Rubea?
Yes, Rubeaya.
Mom die in sleep?
Yes, she went to bed one night and didn't wake up.
I'm very suspicious of all of this.
Mama in Ram's Horn?
No, in Illadel. I only moved to Ramshorn to be closer to the Frostbanner Guild.
Papa.
My papa was his name was Rentair. Rhenta.
His name was Roach.
IR. His name was Roach. He died when I was young.
How Papa die?
He got very sick.
Sick?
Yes, he was a miner in the Gemstone Caverns.
What happened when get sick?
I'm not sure. He just became very ill and died very suddenly.
Okay.
Yes, it is strange for an elf to work in the mines, but he wanted to do his part.
Why
It's-
strange?
It's mostly handled by the humans of Ramshorn. The elves do not normally do much of the mining. The contract is owned by one of the human mining companies. The elves use the gems mostly for enchanting, the humans for jewelry and other crafting, such things.
What human family own mine?
I do not know, I'm sorry.
You seem genuinely like you thought you were doing something good.
Yes, my mother was a very good person and always advocated for me to do good and help others in need, and when given the opportunity by Bilbo to join the chamber, I could not pass that up to honor her memory.
I fear your kindness was taken advantage of.
It is
The,
definitely possible.
the Chamber of Allsight, from what information we have gathered, is not out to do good.
I don't understand. Their intentions on the things I worked on seemed so genuine. I don't understand why anyone would want to harm these people.
You don't know who you're working for, do you not?
I suppose not.
No one who is part of the chamber seems to know who is at the top.
It's just not something I ever thought mattered. As long as the work I was doing was good, that's what was important to me.
How no work good though? Just make jam pad.
I don't see what could be bad about a
Big spell, big rock.
a beacon to send messages seems wonderful. That's
Told send message.
I suppose. I mean, I saw some of the work that Arclight did. It seemed like that's what it was. It's beyond my understanding, but I'm sorry if I did something wrong. I truly did not mean to.
You take responsibility.
Yes, if it's my actions that caused this, then I must be responsible for them, whether I knew it or not.
Okay, hell. Not hell.
Jail, perhaps?
Jail. You find Arclight. We take you. Show Arclight.
In Ramshorn?
Uh-huh.
Okay.
Okay.
The Clapatuka bow.
Are we
But
going to Ramshorn?
bad news. You're staying tied up.
Not now, but eventually.
For how long?
Few weeks.
I don't know if
Months.
that's... Is there like a sheriff's office or like a jail?
Here? Not that you've seen.
No, we bring.
Yeah, we can bring him
Bring boat.
around, just
Mhm.
tied up everywhere. It's fine.
He
Just
work
put
on
him on
boat.
the boat.
Prove good self.
I do not wish to harm any of you.
Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna believe that because
Yeah.
we'll beat the shit out of him
Yeah.
if he does. We fucked up the fucking sand thing. I'm sure we can beat the shit out of this random gem boy.
Yeah.
Okay, you get on boat with friends.
All right.
You know Mr. Elran?
No, I'm sorry. I've Not familiar with that name.
Okay. Boat time.
I think maybe perhaps we should wait until tomorrow.
For boat?
Yes.
Why wait?
I have no more spell slots.
That's fine. Boat.
Sleep on
Sleep on boat.
I have to direct the boat.
That way. Boat go.
That's not how boats work.
Beep beep. Ugo bye. Pilot.
Let's sleep on the boat where it is, and then in the morning you can sail us off. So we don't have to pay for another room in a.
And we could just stay in Bilbo's house.
There's an imminent threat
Yeah.
on the way, right?
Why need sleep? Just boat.
Yeah, alright.
Good.
Sure. Let's go.
Okay.
Was
Yeah,
Bilbo
you have
coming
no
with
idea
us?
where he is.
Was
We
he
sent him
the
to
one
get the
getting a
boat.
boat.
He's the one getting us the boat.
Oh, he's gonna. I thought he ran away from the sand monster.
No, he was
I mean,
getting us the boat.
he's not here. You
I'm
assume.
going to look through the house,
Okay.
specifically for his bedroom.
Yeah. You find a bed.
How big's the bed?
It's pretty small. I mean, it's only a single bed.
Okay, is it big enough for me to like lie down in?
Your feet are gonna hang off the
That's
edge
fine.
for sure.
Can I get comfortable?
Yeah. I mean, you're comfortable enough to sleep, not
Yeah.
comfortable enough to feel comfortable. It's upsetting, but you can take an uninterrupted long rest.
Okay.
You're pissed about it, though.
I want to look all over his house and ransack it and see if I
Okay.
can find some cool things.
Sure.
Did you already ransack his house?
Did I?
Mostly.
I'll see if there's anything else.
Like, he already stole stuff out of his pockets and everything. Like,
Yeah, it's his pockets, but not the rest of his house.
Did you steal his pipe too?
I think I
Like
did.
right out of his hand?
Maybe.
When you were invisible.
Oh, yes, I did.
We just shattered his nice rock.
Roll a d100, please.
His rock of protection.
Rock of comfort.
Yes.
What is D100 again?
The,
The
two
percentile on the
percentage
D10.
in the d10, yeah.
50.
Okay, you find a lot of spiders.
Where?
No.
Not
There's some cobwebs all in the corner.
Literally the only thing I don't want. Please let me reroll.
I mean, you can roll again, but you do find as you're searching, there's some cobwebs and some spiders.
Triggered. 17.
Okay.
More spiders.
Tinier.
Don's table.
Oh,
Is it a lot
shit,
of spiders?
Spiders riding rats.
A couple spiders?
Spiders riding
Just a whole
spiders would be
table.
my fucking nightmare.
One big spider?
So you find in one of the cabinets an apple pie.
Spiders. It's just
Fuck yes. I share that with Nisha.
Vague amounts of spiders.
Different
You and
quantities
Nisha
of
consume an
spiders.
entire apple pie.
Yeah.
Are you
and
just
I get
huddled
down
in
on
the
floor.
corner, just
No,
shoveling?
listen, we're both on the floor. I'm on my hands and fucking knees, and we're just like eating this shit out of the fucking
so other
tin.
than Arthas, who is asleep, the rest of you see Brina just on her hands and knees shoveling food into her mouth.
No, I'm not using my hands. I'm literally facing the pie.
Okay,
Like
so
Nisha would.
eating something off of the ground.
Away from the
I was gonna
spiders.
run outside and look for
preferably.
Bilbo.
Okay. So the two of you see Brina consuming food on the ground.
Brina?
Nom nom nom.
Yeah, that checks out.
Yeah, nothing weird.
I just like look up at you and I'm like,
Can I sit? What? Can I sit on this man's armchair for a while?
Yeah.
Perhaps an hour or so.
Sure can.
So what was it you found?
an
An
apple pie.
Oh.
Devour
So you're
that
walking
shit.
outside?
Yeah, I was gonna run around and look for Bilbo.
Okay, yeah, so you like run around the beach a little bit and you see the figure of Bilbo in the town walking back towards his house. And he sees you. Hi!
Hello?
I've secured a boat for tomorrow.
No, need leave now.
Oh, okay. I suppose that's fine.
Uh-huh. Friends in house. I'm gonna walk him back to his house.
Okay.
I'm gonna open the door and gesture him inside.
Okay. Hi.
Hello.
I'm gonna close the door and leave.
Okay.
Welcome
leaving?
home.
Hmm?
Can I get you any? Oh, okay.
I'm taking a nap on his arm, like in his
Where
armchair.
did we put this elf at?
He's just tied up, chilling on the floor.
I plopped him in the middle
Seem
of the
to
living room.
recognize him.
He's not gazing at this man. He doesn't see the man. He just sees a tied up, hooded figure, and just has kind of. I know better than to ask questions. I'm not even gonna look.
I don't think he has his hood on.
Is Bilbo... I believe you know our new friend.
Yes, we've met.
Who sent you to him?
The head of the chamber.
Who is? I'm napping. Never mind. Forget it.
Well,
Oh, wait, I can still be conscious for a short rest.
Yeah, you don't need to go to sleep.
And did they tell you what you were directing him to do?
yes. To work on some gemstone things. I wasn't told the full thing. Just some tinkering of some kind. Is my pie good?
Yeah, it's great.
I was gonna offer it to everyone, but it's gone, I suppose. It's my last worldly possession.
What? This whole house is yours,
I mean,
isn't it?
you also still have clothes.
I'm being taken away. I don't think I'll ever see it again.
That's one way to look at it.
I think that's the only way to look at it.
I mean, best way to look at it is everything can go up from here.
That's true.
Beautiful flames.
Yeah.
Yes, there were spiders in here anyways.
Yeah, we need to fucking burn this shit.
Spiders are fine.
Like an infestation.
It was a lot of spiders.
Oh, even just talking about it makes
It's
me
like a
itchy.
good amount of spiders.
I mean, I
Brain
can't
is just
really,
getting,
I
like,
can't
brain
really
in
get
it.
the cobwebs in the corner.
I'm kind of surprised there weren't any in the pie.
I can't guarantee, but probably not. I do clean
There
what I can reach.
Cliche though.
Ate all the spiders.
She's a hero.
While you guys are
Yes.
chatting, Ukubo, where are you headed?
I was gonna go get Melody and fucking Cookie.
Okay. So you walk over to her tavern, and you walk in and up the stairs, and you see Melody behind the bar. Well. Hello, Ukubo.
Hello.
How are you?
Good. Kill Sandman.
I'm sorry.
Kill Sandman.
Is that what that storm was?
No, Ukubo was Storm. Sandman.
Okay,
Big.
that's fine.
Uh-huh.
That's good that you killed it. Is Sabrina all right?
Uh-huh. Boat.
I'm sorry.
Boat.
Just Sabrina wants to go to the boat.
No, we got boat.
What do you mean?
You. Boat.
I wasn't planning on leaving. Leaves. Very good.
Need. Melody. On boat.
Okay. All right. Yes, I'll come with you.
Cookie.
Okay. Yeah, I'll get Cookie as well. And she walks back into the kitchen and walks out with Cookie.
I have a feeling this is not a large boat. I'm a bit concerned about how many people we're now taking with this.
Boat.
Oh, all right.
Go.
Okay.
Boat
And
go.
then you guys start walking downstairs and back towards Bilbo's house.
Not a boat scientist.
Not understand. Boat.
Not a shipologist, sir. Let's go.
Boat science.
Yes, you
boat
walk back
hanging.
to the house, and as you guys are talking about spiders and not cleaning, Ukubo walks in with Cookie and Melody.
Melody,
Hi, what is happening?
we fought this big sand monster, and then I found some spiders and ate an apple pie, and totally did not eat any of the spiders that could have possibly been in the pie.
Sounds like quite the day.
It was.
She probably ate some spiders.
There's nothing wrong with that.
I throw the pie tin egg.
Boat.
I'm confused. Why are we leaving?
Elle ran Rock. Drive.
But I have things here. I can't just up and leave. Didn't you want to talk to
You
Mr.
left woods. Why not leave Wolfpine?
I suppose didn't you want to talk to Mr. Tips?
Honestly, not really. I'd rather just us leave.
Oh, all right. I don't want to leave you again, so I suppose I can go. Will you give me an hour? I have to shut down the tavern.
Okay.
I don't want to just leave all these all of these people.
I go back to the tavern with her.
Okay. And you just help her as she
And I take some alcohol.
kicks everybody out and flips the chairs and stools on top of the things and looks up at the ceiling kind of longingly on the second floor and just snaps her fingers as the candles just go out and descend to the ground. All these floating candles, and she just kind of like looks around, takes one last look at everything, and then goes downstairs.
Why are we taking her with us?
Before she goes down, or as she's going downstairs, I stay up there. Is there anything else up there that she might have left behind?
Are you looting?
I mean, you can
Maybe.
take like our alcohol
Oh my
and stuff.
Okay, I take the alcohol.
Okay, yeah, you have. I'll take a couple
Nothing
bottles of
Roll,
alcohol.
roll
No.
another 50, find some more spiders.
You know what? I'll fucking roll again, bitch.
I just want to see if it's a 50.
I'm not using the same
Please.
dice. Fuck that.
Of all the rolls.
Oh, 52.
It's still spiders.
2 more spiders.
It didn't matter what you rolled, it was still spiders.
Fucking spiders.
Looked like you saw a ghost there for a second when it was almost 50.
Ghost spiders.
Literally, I think I would have cried.
This is your fate now.
No.
Yeah.
Like, I would, like, I
Worst
can't
part is
even
you-
deal with one. Imagine, like,
A squad of them.
And yeah, you walk and you hear the voice of Melody from downstairs. Rena, are you coming?
Yes, I'll be right there.
All right, I'll be right outside.
Alcohol everywhere.
You're drinking.
How much alcohol do I have?
Roll a d10.
Are you drunk?
No, I only
Okay.
drank a little bit.
I was gonna say because that changes
4.
stats, and we
You
don't
have 4
have
bottles of
D&D.
alcohol.
Whoop, whoop.
Had to make sure it was good alcohol.
Yeah, none of that.
I only got the
bad
good shit.
Yeah, only the fancy shit.
And then I follow her out.
Okay, and she shuts the door and just kind of snaps her fingers, and you watch as the word "closed" appears on the doors. Well, I suppose let's get a move on.
I grab her hand and just start walking.
Okay, skipping.
Yes.
Okay, you start skipping back to Bilbo's house.
Whoop, whoop.
Kirill and Arthas are asleep.
If I'm just chilling at this house, have I at least had a short
Yeah,
rest?
you've had a
hanging
short
out?
rest. Yep, absolutely.
Tight.
Ugabo, what are you up to?
I mean, I would have just been hanging out with Cookie. Trying
Okay.
to learn how to cook.
Okay.
He's a cool old dude.
Yeah. Roll a d20.
Go by.
Spiders.
That hit the ground so hard.
And I'll let you do it with advantage because Cookie's such a impressive chef.
9.
Yeah.
They're spiders.
Wait, in
You
modifier?
didn't do advantage.
Is it intel? Yeah, I did.
Oh.
I had a 7 on the ground.
Oh, okay.
Does he use his int modifier?
Yeah.
10.
I mean, you pick up some of the like basic techniques. You probably couldn't cook like a full
You
dish.
just learned how to crack an egg.
Yeah.
Spoon.
And you need a pan. You need a pan for some stuff.
Spoon. Pan. Bonk, 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 bonk.
I mean,
Drums.
You wake up
Making
Kirill
music.
and Arthas and Holland.
Wait, what?
Time
You're
go.
awoke and you hear banging in the kitchen, very loud banging. Not unlike the ship's bell that you heard prior, perhaps calling you back.
Time go.
So it sounds like the ship bell to me?
I mean, in your like sleepy stupor, you're just like, oh god.
Not another attack. Gonna get out of this shitty small bed.
Yeah.
Do I break it as I get up?
No, you don't break it.
Oh, that means the bed should be good Brita-sized.
It is.
I go up and lay in it.
Okay. So Arthas gets up and walks out into the hallway, and you run into the room and jump into the bed.
Time go.
Oh,
So I took a short rest.
Yes.
What's going on?
Time go. I have
Seems
a
we're
pot and
leaving.
a spoon.
I take the spoon.
Huh?
Yes.
Spoon.
I throw it at you.
Ha! Bang, bang, bang.
It's loud. This is hell.
Boat. Bilbo.
Who's that?
I just nodded him.
Yes. Oh, all right. And he just kind of like backs out of the room and walks outside and just beckons to you guys to walk down to the shoreline.
Yeah, I'm following Bilbo.
Let's go.
You guys head down to the dock, and you see the smaller boat that you had seen there prior, and you walk further down the beach, and there's a larger than like a sloop, kind of like a mid-sized boat.
I don't know what that is.
There it is.
Is it gonna be able to fit all of us?
Yes, it will fit everyone.
I hop on and I
You
lay
said it's
down,
larger
take
than
a
a
nap.
sloop.
Yes,
Now,
smaller than the other boat.
in the Sea of Thieves,
Yeah,
it's bigger than the smaller
bigger than
one.
that. Yeah, I'm saying it's smaller than Captain Broadside.
But it's not like a little sailboat, right?
No,
Okay.
no.
Whoop, whoop.
So it's a small ship.
Yes.
Okay.
Yep, I totally know how to drive one of these.
Yep. I'm gonna get on the boat.
I
kind of
have
ship?
full trust in you. And I go and just, like, go take a long rest somewhere.
Turtle. Boat.
All right.
Turtle boat.
Elran Rock.
Aaron Rock.
Elran Rock.
Aaron?
El.
It's his name is Elran.
Aaron.
It's called Aaron Rock.
Elran Rock. Go see Aaron Carter.
I'm just gonna nod. I'm gonna nod at Ukubo. Yep.
Shack.
Yep. We're going to Elrand's.
Uh-huh. Rock.
Give him company.
Company.
Uh-oh.
Okay.
Who?
Elran Rock.
Who?
Boat. Room.
I'm going to start preparing the boat.
Okay. Is everybody else gonna sleep?
Yep.
Nah.
Okay.
You know how to drive this thing?
I've done it once.
Do I believe her?
She's done it once. You don't know what happened in that instance, but
Was I there? Did I
No, this is before.
Oh, right, when you cried. Okay.
all right, when you crash.
I was there while you were observing Captain Broadside.
Yeah, I did
Well,
observe.
she's still alive, so it's probably fine.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Not dead.
absolutely.
And
Not
the good
real.
news is I crashed
Oh,
it.
she's
She's not
she's
real.
not real.
I'm not
Oh.
real either. To be fair. Sucks to be the rest of y'all.
Oh, I'm real and I care.
You really care.
So much so that I'm gonna actually sleep. I'm just gonna go to sleep.
Okay.
I'm
100%.
gonna raise the
Are
sails.
you going to sleep?
Hell yeah.
Okay. So the three of you
Kyril's alone.
can take long rests.
I'm gonna stay up and rhythmically, soothingly play the drums as we sail together.
Oh, wow.
Do a
that helps
sea
me
shanty.
sleep better.
Very good.
Maybe
Sea.
Can I add to the sea shanty?
Sea.
Turtle.
Turtles. Ukubo sea turtles.
Sea turtle.
Thank you.
That was what needed. He can speak full English now.
Oh, yes.
Yeah.
Drive over.
Raise the anchor. Raise the sails.
Okay.
Point the sails correctly.
Mm-hmm.
Do the.
All right.
The
Make
thing
a
with the-
vehicle handling check with proficiency, please.
Goodbye.
Don't look so
You got this, Sarah.
You look so
Ja.
stressed.
I am very stressed. I'm clearing the.
A clean roll here.
So what would this be? Intelligence?
No, it's proficiency.
Oh, just proficiency.
Just flat proficiency.
And here
You
comes the
got
roll.
it. Ah,
14.
yeah, not terrible.
Okay. With advantage.
With advantage?
Yeah.
Right, here comes the natural 20. Ooh.
That's
There
better.
it goes.
17.
Okay.
We're not dying!
You're not dying.
The boat explodes.
You are able to sail the ship successfully.
Didn't check it for drugs.
Sure, you didn't check it for drugs. You sail. Are you playing your instrument for just 8 hours? Are you doing anything else?
I feel like I would just straight play for 8
Yeah,
hours
I mean,
and
that
watch
makes-
Kirill
absolutely.
just.
I'd like to
Ukubo's
sing.
learning how to sail.
Ah,
Learning.
water.
I'll sing along with that shanty
Okay.
as well.
Yes, what do you sing?
I'm not doing that.
Thank God for the audio fixes.
Yeah, start to nervous at first, but then like start to
Yeah.
like
Get your groove back.
As you've not hit anything so
Kirill
far.
gets her groove
I
back.
like sailing.
Into the rock.
And that's that character.
Yep.
Kirill likes being on the water and sailing.
Yeah.
It's something she always enjoyed.
Bilbo and Rayless sleep. Rayless tied up still.
Oh yeah, no, 100%.
He just
He's actually next to me.
Yeah.
I've brought him with me and placed him next to the bed.
Yeah,
Or
he's
wherever the
asleep.
hell I'm laying.
Mm-hmm. You're asleep in one of the beds. You are also asleep as well, Brina. Nisha's just kind of sitting on you, purring softly. So 8 hours pass as you sail, and the three of you awaken from your slumber to the gentle ocean breeze and the sounds of the waves lapping against the side of the ship.
Is there also the sound of Ukubo playing drums?
Yes. It was hard to really blank that out, but
Just as we're passing the Nallen Woods, I would like to peep at him.
sure. So you, as you are passing these, you see in the distance the ashy black wood of the trees and the dangling fluorescent blue weeping willow
Okay.
droopings.
Okay. Cool.
They're
Is
just
it
you don't
pretty?
see anybody. Yeah, it's very pretty. It's just
Not
that's a weird
right
fucking
here.
tree.
Mm-hmm.
It doesn't look like any tree you've seen. It doesn't look natural. It is very beautiful in its own way, but pretty spooky.
Please don't jump off the boat for a tree.
Ukubo,
Please don't do it.
Ukubo, before we left, did you talk to the dwarf boys?
Dwarf boys?
The short ones?
Yeah, you guys left them behind.
Yup. You told them, right?
Dwarf boys.
Yes.
Who? Dwarf boys.
The tiny drunk ones, Ukubo.
Drunk dwarf boys.
Yes. One of them worked with the half-orc you spent much time with.
Half orc.
He gave you the pot?
Pot.
Yes.
Turtle pot.
Turtle pot. Hello?
I'm gonna lie back down.
Oh,
Needs
fuck.
another rest.
Oh, no.
The most exhausting
Ukubo.
conversation you've ever had.
Ukubo has pot.
All of my spell slots are now drained. I will go back to sleep.
Not need. Huh?
I'm not looking at you. I've laid back down and I've closed my eyes.
Okay.
Were we supposed to take them with us?
No. We were supposed to go with them.
They'll be fine.
Yeah.
Brittany
Sure.
can send a message.
They'll be fine.
Right? You can do that?
Me?
Yeah.
You? Do you know that I can send a message?
Haven't you done it before?
Nope.
Oh, alright, I guess I don't know that.
She can send message. You don't know that she's done the sending spell.
She totally told us what Melody said, I thought.
Oh, I did?
I thought so.
I don't think I did.
I don't think so.
No.
Okay.
Did not tell us.
Okay.
We can send bird mail.
Sure.
We can go back. Later.
They'll figure it out.
Picking
Yeah.
up dwarf boys.
Dwarf boys, we're back.
Kirill's not sleeping for 3 days.
We've got a 10 now.
we are ready
Welcome
to
to
go
the
see
song.
the glad.
Hot pirate singles pulling up.
Yeah, so you sleep some more.
Yup. Go back to sleep.
And you watch as the sight of Aaron Rock slowly pulls into the distance in your view.
Is there a dock anywhere near Aaron Rock?
You're currently still too far away
Do
to
I
see
know
it, but
if
you
there's a
know that
dock?
there is a dock at
Okay,
the base of the rock, yes.
Okay, good. 'cause
A dock on the rock.
Dock on the rock.
Yes.
Rock the dock.
Oh.
Rock lobster.
The dock's name is Rock.
A rock dock.
Rock dock lobster.
The rock doctor.
Where did lobster come from?
Like
Rock
rock lobster.
Rock lobster.
I don't know what that
It's a
is.
song.
Do I see the rock?
No. Yes. No, you don't. It's just Kirill that sees it. No, you see it.
Do I have like one of those?
There's
like,
shadows near it.
They dancing?
Like a scope. That I can.
You tell me. You got one?
I don't know. Probably not.
Probably not.
Is that
I can't.
Your
I
your
can't.
single sailing excursion failed miserably. I'm not sure you'd have kept it.
her memento?
Yeah.
I don't. Have,
Maybe that was the problem the last time. Couldn't see the big rock.
I
Had
don't
it
have
backwards.
An inventory.
Yeah.
So
I mean, I'll say that there's one on the boat.
it probably comes with procuring the boat, right?
Is that,
Sure.
The necessary equipment to
Boat.
boat. Yeah.
is that Elrand's rock?
Aaron Rock. Yes, that's Aaron Rock.
Elrand's rock.
Elran.
I'll
Rock.
encourage him.
Yes,
Uh-huh.
that's the one.
That would be it. Yes.
Elrand's rock.
Mm-hmm.
Do I see the area where I crashed the ship the first time?
It's
We're
still
sailing
too
toward
far
the
away.
rock that you've crashed against.
I didn't crash against the rock. I crashed near the rock. I was rescued by.
Yeah, it's hard to tell where you crashed since it was storm related, so it's not really.
I was probably further out at sea.
Yeah, pick a point in the sea.
Like, I don't see like the wreckage of my
Yeah.
of my first ship or anything.
You see your body and you really aren't
Get
real.
ready for this TPK.
So some more time goes by. Arthas, you awaken once again.
How many hours have passed?
Only like 2 or 3.
Is he lethargic for sleeping too long?
You're feeling a little sluggish.
I'm sluggish for a different reason.
Yeah.
Hello.
Hello. Again.
Sleepy.
And I'm gonna look
Arthas.
around to make sure it wasn't like a dream. There's no dwarves here.
No dwarves.
Great.
We weren't supposed to take them with. They'll do their thing.
I don't. Okay. Yeah. No.
They'll be okay.
Yeah, they'll get past the armies. Yep.
They'll be fine.
I'm just gonna look off into the distance.
You seem really disconcerted about something.
If we need to, we can just go back.
It's fine.
Just
It's fine. Nope. We'll meet them there.
You look like you might throw up.
Nope.
does he look like he's gonna throw up?
No, he's fine. The blood's kind of drained from his face a little bit, but he looks fine other than that.
Maybe he's just seasick.
Might be seasick.
Will
He is a bit of a
alcohol
bitch.
help you?
I'll pull out
I
my
don't
pot
have
and
to.
spoon.
I take a swig and put it back in my bag.
Why would you offer it,
Because I love being mean to you.
Karina? Why?
Oh, I was just asking if you wanted some alcohol, not this alcohol.
Yeah.
Be nice to have some alcohol, wouldn't it?
This feels great.
How high are the sails?
Not high enough.
Just wondering. No, just wondering.
Probably like 20 feet.
Okay.
Yeah.
You're
Good.
gonna try and hang me from a sail?
No,
What's happening?
I just want to know. Just look at the sails. As we continue to sail.
Yeah, so you guys sail further towards the rock, and you see the this large, very tall stone shooting out of the water, essentially against the large cliffs of the land above, and you can see that there is a wooden bridge that extends off of it over towards the land, hitting once on a smaller point, and then continuing to the rest of Settandor. And you can see that there are some like moss and vines kind of descending down the side as the waves kind of lap against this rock. And you sail up towards the dock. Make a vehicle handling check with advantage, please, for landing.
So
This is when we crash.
Never docked a ship, so.
So disadvantage.
No, advantage because you worked with
No.
Captain Roadsides.
hear me out.
Mm-hmm.
Am I able to give myself bardic inspiration?
No.
Come
Not
on,
even-
me, you can do it.
Not even with the help of Ukubo and his
What about a mirror?
sea shanties.
Unfortunately, no.
If you had a mirror, though.
Alright.
Hey.
So the first one is a 9.
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
It's a 9.
it's
Okay.
definitely a 9.
Okay,
That's with
so
proficiency?
you get up towards the side of this dock, and you just hear a very loud scraping sound, and you just kind of peer over, and you see that portions of the dock have kind of not melded with the boat, but you've really scraped it up pretty bad. The check was a 10, so you barely failed. So you're not going to sink, but
You didn't
you
fail,
definitely
but you
scratched
scratched
it.
it.
holes.
Can't
Yeah,
really
there's no
sink
holes.
in port anyway.
Mm.
We're helpless.
I just look over and just like,
And you have landed on Aaron Rock.
drop the anchor. Lower the sails.
Yep.
I'm gonna hop on
So
the
like
dock.
when you park your car and
Turn the
the
wheel
bumper
in.
like scrapes the parking block.
Yeah, pretty much. Except like you hear it and then you back up and you hear it again and then you move
Yeah.
forward a little bit and you scratch it a third time.
Yeah, and everybody on the boat's like cringing for
It's
you.
like when you accidentally like drag it with you a little bit. Like,
Yeah.
You can do it.
There's like yellow on the bottom.
Yeah, there's yellow on the bottom of the boat.
I'll just
Like,
before I
watching
get
her
off, I guess
reapproach
I'll
this parallel park.
just pat you. You did fine. Good job.
I got us here.
Yep, not dead.
Not dead.
Not that.
Didn't crash.
Boat.
Get off
Yes.
the boat.
And Bilbo's just like, yes. Everyone's clapping.
Just gonna shake my head.
I'm sorry. Should I not have clapped? Oh, okay. I'm sorry.
All right, let's go.
Wow.
Unload everyone.
All right, everybody off the pill boat.
I'm gonna kind of beckon everybody. Let's
Should
go.
I stay on the boat?
No.
No.
And you see the figure of your other elven friend. Can someone
Still weighing down.
untie me?
I'll jump back
Please.
on and lift him up and bring him with me.
Thank you.
Just holding him out one arm.
Yes,
I mean, he
thank,
can
thank
walk,
you.
right?
Thank you.
No, he's not walking. Carrying.
He could have walked. He was just more
No.
like, I don't want to fall in the
Okay,
sea.
so here's the thing. We're gonna have to climb up to the top of the rock. Yeah.
He can easily lift a lot of weight.
I'm assuming there's a ladder
Hello?
of sorts.
Stairs.
Stairs.
Yeah, wooden stairs that spiral up the side of the rock, and you guys begin walking.
How large is this again? So is it like? It's not like big enough to like where we'd get lost or anything, right? It's
No, I mean when you get up top, like it's large enough that there are several things up there, but it's not like there's not like a forest you're gonna get lost in.
right.
You can
Okay,
see
then
it.
I guess I'd untie him for the
Yeah.
walk. I wouldn't carry him.
Okay. Yeah, you
There's nowhere for him
I
to
was,
like run.
I was gonna say like I can make a tensor's disc and he can we can put him on there.
Oh, that would work.
Yeah. So then
So then you can just
So
make
you
the disc
begin
and
to
I'll drop
untie
him
him.
on.
Yeah, you begin to untie him, and Brady's like, "No, wait, disc," and you're like, "Oh," and he's like,
Plop him on there
Just plop him
The
on
only
there.
thing
as
you
uncomfortably as
love
possible.
more than torturing
Sure.
Paul
We don't have to.
is torturing others.
Yes. With your disc carrying.
And you guys walk up this wooden staircase. You can see that there are like little gaps between each step, not lengthwise, but like you could see through them, so you see the edges of the water below you just kind of lapping against the rocks. And you make your way up to the top, and at the top you see an elven figure cloaked in a brown robe and holding a staff, and he looks down at you. "Hello, friends. My name is Elran." And we're going to end there this evening a little early because there's way too many details to get into in less than 20 minutes. So that is where we will stop for the night.
Cool.
All I want to do is play D&D, but I don't have a group. Yeah, it's hard. It can be hard to find groups. We're very fortunate that we have a lot of IRL friends that love playing. Chat, thank you guys very much for watching tonight. I hope you enjoyed the combat. I hope you guys enjoyed the combat.
yes.
I hope it was fun for you. But yeah, so we'll be back with Settandor next Sunday to pick up on Aaron Rock and see all of the fun surprises that lay in store there. We'll be back on Tuesday picking up the city of Oshwamp, which is very exciting. And then we have Wednesday is Princess of the Apocalypse, and then next Friday is going to be the first episode of our board game playing show, A Couple of Couples, which is very exciting, which will be myself, Sarah, John, and Kelsey playing some fun board games. So that'll be nice. It'll be a nice week. So yeah, thank you guys very much. Let me just go back through the follows real quick. Big Boar Battalion, King Fishy, Twitchster Mitch, Amigma, Melvinator, Shelly, Jelly. Thank you guys, as well as thank you for the
Jelly is
subs.
one person, right? It's not
Yes.
Shelly and also Jelly.
That
Thank you
would've
very
been
much
awesome.
for the subs, the gifted subs, and the bits. I really appreciate it. I love you guys. Yeah, I hope you
There will
enjoyed.
be no Monopoly.
There will be no Monopoly. Yeah, but we'll be back on Tuesday. We'll see you guys then for the wonders of the city of Oshwamp. Big city, bad cold.
It's a good time.
Good night, friends.
Night.
Bye-bye.